like cryptocurrencies a lot less than you do. And so, to me, it's just dementia. And I think the people who are professional traders that go into trading cryptocurrencies, it's just disgusting. It's like somebody else is trading turds and you decide I can't be left out.
Shut the noise up.
Give me music, 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 music. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
The signal is the truth. The noise is what distracts us from the truth.
The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The later doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The later doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar with the mic on and everything. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. We do the show 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. Sometimes a little bit off, unfortunately, but we try to do it Bitcoin Daily because we gotta know. Early this morning, I was actually sleeping because, trading, the price is dumping, stuff like that, right? A lot of excitement watching the charts, watching the videos. So I was thinking like, there is not so much to talk about, maybe you should just, skip the Bitcoin Daily today and, just go over to trading stream, later tonight. That will definitely come. I'm a little bit unsure, when and how and what we're gonna trade, because it's just, going straight down. We need some kind of moves towards upside. These moves towards upside up here, these mountains could have been nice short position, but there's that. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, this pattern up here. But most importantly, I think I'm gonna show you a video. I'm gonna suggest a video for you guys to watch and a guide to follow. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about in-depth on the stock markets. What's happening up there? Is the stock market in bull market? Because Jim Cramer said, I reiterate, it is the bull market, and he also said buy the dip. While Michael Burry has been saying sell and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give you, my take on that. I've been looking at it a little bit more, interestingly on what's happening there and what we can actually have. So there is that. How's everybody doing in the chat? Mohammed first. Chamali, actually not. Rami, what's up? Joshua Carrero still shilling his Vira. Joshua, here's a tip for you, man. Shill the stuff when it's on the way towards upside, because then it can boom a lot. Because when the stuff is going down, like nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. This is my tip, because I've seen a lot of people shill stuff in the bear market. It doesn't work that well. But if you shill stuff when stuff is going up, everybody jumps on the trade. So it's a lot more effective, to shill stuff when stuff is going up. What is 9 o'clock already? I'm confused. Even more than usual. Good afternoon, Cryptoras. What's up? Tauski. Hi, George. Hi. We all, George. XR Pleasure. Are we all millionaires yet? Very soon. Hello, my friend Jimmy. How you doing, man? Christo. Hi. Hi, all. Let's go and enjoy the cheap prices. Yes, exactly. Let's go and enjoy the cheap prices. So, as you see, let's go to another chart over here. This is a nice clean chart. let's see what happened up here. So we had a big dump yesterday, of course, down here, and right now we are consolidating here. But the problem is that price doesn't show any, you know, any sense of strength. So I don't think the levels are gonna hold, guys. I don't think the levels are gonna hold. These are very bearish patterns. Up here on the 5-minute time frame, you'll see up here there was also these bearish mountains on the support. So we have some kind of support and started doing, you know, the bearish mountains. It's just not a very strong price action. So we go to 5-minute time frame just before the dump over here. There has been, you know, these bearish mountains on the support, and right now if you look at a little bit bigger time frames over here, we have the same kind of bearish mountains on the support. And I've seen this a lot, not just only in Bitcoin, but actually these bearish mountains on the support comes from, you know, my experience with looking at the charts on the stock market actually. And I've seen a lot of, you know, companies and stuff like that doing this big move and then these bearish mountains and then dropping right down. This is very bearish, very bearish. There is no other way to describe it. Can it definitely bounce off the support levels? Yes, it can. It can bounce off the support levels, but the way it looks right now, it looks like, you know, bearish mountains. So I'm expecting more downside. Now we did have this. There was this channel up here on the 5-minute time frame. Once we came down to the bottom, there was this channel. We broke that towards upside, but you can see up here there is no bullishness in the chart. There is no bullish in the chart, and the price kind of just, you know, flipped over and kind of continue going sideways. So even after this big move towards the downside and exhaustion pattern up here, there has been no recovery up here. So the bullishness is definitely out of the window over here, at least on the small time frames. And right now we are doing this, you know, these bearish mountains up here. We're trying to hold up here. There is definitely, you know, probability to bounce up here. There's some kind of, you know, channel up here. Maybe we can definitely go up, but as it looks right now, you know, we should consider those bearish mountains and you know, be a little bit more on the safe side. I'm looking, you know, for any kind of bounce up here, you know, to something like, you know, 22.2 or something like that, give or take. But we'll see how this actually plays out, because, you know, it's a strong trend line up here, and we also got support lines up here as well. But, you know, they're, you know, 22.6 or something like that. The first support line, the way I see it, is on 22.6, maybe something lower down here. What is it up here at 22.5? But, you know, beside these two, like, we got 10 moving average, 20 moving average up there, and I would assume if this is, you know, strongly bearish, that, you know, 10 moving average, this trend line up here might actually be acting as some kind of resistance, and then continuation towards downside. But you can already see up here we are pulling down. We are sitting on 200 moving average on the 4-hourly. I'm a little bit unsure whether this is gonna hold or not. Because it is on the 4-hourly time frame, and this is a big move. Big moves don't respect small time frames. They do tend to break them. They don't care about small time frames. So this move up here is actually happening on the daily time frame. As you can see up here, this is a daily move, and the 4-hourly, you know, whether that's gonna hold or not, a little bit unsure. But we are definitely sitting on some kind of support down here. Probably some kind of divergence up here on the 4-hourly time frame. We get a divergence on the 4-hourly time frame. The price is going towards downside. The RSI up here is going towards upside. The RSI is going towards the upside. Up here you can also see the momentum is losing pace, but that's why, because we are in consolidation, and the volume is also, after this big dump towards downside, the volume is losing pace as well. So we got a loss of volume, we got divergences up here, and we have a loss of momentum, but we are in consolidation phase and not in a strong move towards downside. So this part up here is just consolidating. You can definitely break both towards upside and towards downside and towards upside. I'm a little bit more still on the bearish side up here, because I'm not seeing any kind of strong support levels being hit. I'm not seeing any kind of any kind of price movement that shows me that, you know, we are very in some kind of bottom hitting, kind of a level that where we are getting a strong support, because these mountains down support are not very strong, guys. They are not very strong. That said, let's go a little bit to another chart up here. Here are some kind of support levels up here that I actually drew up randomly, not actually randomly, but it's pretty decent. Up here you'll see on the daily time frame up here, these are mostly weekly support and resistance level. We're gonna remove this resistance level that we broke up here, or we came up there. So the most interesting part for us is right now, where are the support levels? So right now this 21.8 actually broke. It was the weekly. Let's go to weekly time frame. It was the weekly top up here, but this is a bearish altcoin, so this actually didn't have any effect whatsoever. We broke through that. So this very important major level right now that we cannot get back above, we actually broke through that on the daily time frame, but not on the weekly time frame. Weekly candle is not closed yet, but we are breaking through that. So I won't say that, you know, 21.8 is gonna hold. It does look very weak, and the only thing that I have right now is this, you know, 20.9 level down here. Now there are a couple of daily support levels down here. That's also at, you know, 20.6 down here and all the way up here. So I would say this entire area is some kind of zone. I would say this entire area up here is some kind of zone that we might actually, you know, hit and bounce off. So anywhere between, you know, 21.2 all the way down to something like, you know, 20.4. It's important support area. So we got two, you know, important support areas. One is up here. The second one is down there at, you know, between 19 and 18K. And I would, you know, at least the way I see it right now, I would assume that the next move is going to be towards downside into the area up here and then get a bounce. So I'm not seeing quite this bounce up here right now, although it can happen. I'm just kind of not seeing it. I might be wrong with this, right? It can definitely be bounced and then into the support area, but I'm really right now just looking on the support area down here, right? I'm looking for another move into the support area and then some kind of, you know, that get bounce off the support area, and then we have to see whether we are breaking certain levels or not, or are we gonna go into the next support area and after that, you know, into the next support area after that, right? So over here we are kind of sitting in the, you know, open space in the mid-air and not doing nothing, just consolidating. So I'm strongly still, you know, on the bearish side. I still haven't closed my short position down here. It's 65% profit, and you know, it's a huge profit, but I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And this time around, I think I want to close it when I see some kind of bottom, something that, you know, is telling me that. Something that's telling me that, you know, we are showing bullish, you know, momentum and strength. I'm in a shorts from 22.6. Should I hold over weekend or close and TP before weekend rise? Mohammed, why are you asking me? I should be asking you. You are the trader in this group, man. Yeah, dump stream. Am I as stupid for long here? I don't know if you're stupid. Like, it is oversold levels and stuff like that, but the problem is, the longer this goes on, because once we came up here, this was, you know, excellent, you know, long entry, right? Why is this excellent long entry? Because everything is at bottom, right? The volume is high, you know, the big fear dump came. You know, the oversold levels are extreme. So down here was a good long position, but you know, but when that long position is not playing out, and when this continues going sideways for a very long time, you gotta reconsider your position, because once stuff goes sideways for a certain amount of time, the indicators reset. Things like MACD, things like RSI, things like, you know, even volume goes a little bit down. Like market resets a little bit, and then it can do another move towards downside, or of course you can also pump towards us. But you have to, you know, initial move down was actually a long position, but right over here I won't say this is a long position over here, just right now. Can it pump towards upside? Definitely, but I'm a little bit on the short side now. You guys do what you want to do, right? But there is that. I'm still seeing more downside. I'm not, you know, 100% over here. You can see up here also that we broke the support levels up here on this on 1 hourly time frame. We broke the support levels over here. We had this double mountain, broke support. Right now we are having this pullback up here into the moving averages, but I don't know how well this will hold. We also had this you know, support over here and broke that, but we have divergences on the chart. But you know what I say always about divergences, they don't matter. The variances don't matter. So besides the variances, this is a bearish engulfing candle right down to the support level. We are still on the support at 21.7, but you know, it is sketchy, guys. And if you get some kind of pump, I'm looking at that to be some kind of a dead cat bounce. And only after that, if the dead cat bounce manages to get above certain levels, and we'll talk about those levels, you know, in another stream, because right now, you know, we are not seeing anything, like something like 50 moving average on the 1 hourly time frame, or maybe even, you know, 20 moving average up here on the 4 hourly time frame. You know, best case scenario, you go back above, you know, 23 levels, stuff like that. But you know, the bounce up here needs to show some kind of strength. Right now, I'm not seeing strength. I'm just seeing, you know, bleed towards downside over here, right? So consolidation up phase up here might take a little bit more while, because right now we are waiting for these, you know, bigger moving averages. But if this is strongly bearish, it might just dump towards downside. And this dump over here might be a long position, because the indicators are oversold down here, right? So we got a RSI down here on the 24. So if it dumps even more towards downside, we might see some kind of 18 level on the 4-hourly RSI, which is a buying position, however you want to look at it, right? Over here we had 4-hourly overside levels. On the daily time frame, this is actually what's scaring me the most. If you see up here, we are right now sitting on some kind of 47 levels. In bull markets, right, in some kind of move towards the upside, you rarely get back below these levels, right? You can have big moves towards the downside and stuff like that, but these 40 levels don't get hit that often. I mean, this is a strong bull market. These 40 levels don't get hit that often, right? I mean, it is around 50 level when you have a strong bull market, right? Go down here. Let's go to another chart over here. You actually have these, dips all the way down to 20 levels, but you actually have these levels to 20 levels, but you should hold about 40, 50, something like this over here. Okay, maybe it's not so scary as I actually thought. So maybe it's just a normal dip down to 40 levels up here. But if the RSI goes down to in some kind of 30 levels, that could be a little bit worrisome for us. So we are not quite there yet. I still see more downside and stuff like that, right? And we'll see how this actually continues today. I think if there is gonna come a dump, I think it might come today. I actually didn't thought that the dump is gonna come yesterday. I actually thought that it's gonna wait for the daily close and then dump during the evening, but it did not do that. It just dumped. Take profit. This is financial advice. Got. Thanks for the financial advice. I will reconsider it. I will consider it. At least 21. So I don't want to sound overly too bearish, but I'm just not seeing right now that much that can actually work in our favor. So we need to get above certain levels. There is also resistance up here, that's at 22.5, stuff like that. And this is a strong downtrend over here that actually broke. Over here, actually sitting on the support line right now. So I'm thinking this falling wedge might actually go towards the upside up here. Could it be nice, profit-taking area over here? It might be nice profit-taking area. We can see up here right now we are trying to climb above this, this support resistance line, this 10-20 moving average. There is resistance up here above, 21, 22 levels, something like that. 4-hourly up here is bouncing a little bit nicely, but this is bearish engulfing came down to the support, so we are bouncing off of the support. On the small time frame up here, I don't see that much that's actually very, very bullish. I don't see. So there is that. I've been calling this bear emergency line, but no one is picking up. Yeah, I thought it was permabull. No, I am permabull. Like if you go to the weekly time frame, like no problems, guys, no problems whatsoever. Yeah, this looks good, guys. This looks, you want me to be bull? We just look at the weekly time frame, no problem whatsoever. Monthly time frame, yeah, it's okay, but you can see also on the monthly time frame that we are right now just pulling back to the 10 moving average up here, which might be the bottom down here at 21.2 or something like that. Might overshoot a little bit, but we got rejected previous month by the 50 over here. We opened above the 10 moving average, but this 50 is still rejecting us up here. So we came up here, down here below 50, got rejected, pulled down, trying to get above the 50, and right now this month is going to be interesting whether we get above the 50 or not. That's going to be, telltale sign for what's going to happen. So guys, there is one video that I want you to watch, and that's this one over here. Stock market crash, another 37%, brace for a full-fledged bear market, Chris Vermeulen. I don't know if you guys know who Chris Vermeulen is, but I found this guy when I was watching one of the videos from Greg Dickerson. I don't know if you know who that guy is, and he was interviewing people like Garrett Soloway, and that's how I actually found Garrett, because I was watching Greg Dickerson, and then he was interviewing this guy. He's from the Technical Traders. He does tech analysis and stuff like that, but I really like these guys. I really like this guy. This is Chris Vermeulen. I don't know why, but he has a really down-to-earth approach to the markets. He's very technical and looking very what's going to happen, stuff like that. He's not very fundamentally based around you know, and what, you know, he doesn't care what Jim Cramer says or Michael Burry says. That's what I'm trying to say. So definitely worth a watch. I'm gonna link this in the chat so you can watch it after the stream. After the stream, not right now, guys. Don't watch it right now. After the stream. But in this video over here, he talks about, you know, the market cycles, what's happening with stock markets and stuff like that. And you know, I thought we should take a look at stock market and how that's actually playing out. And after the stream, not right now, guys. I'm repeating myself. After the stream, watch the video, because 30 minutes video, you're gonna miss my stream. After the stream, watch the video. So let's go to the markets. You'll see up here the DXY had this bull flag up here, and Gort, you're right on the bull flag. Did you take his personality test? No, I did not take his personality test, but I like that you know about personality test. I did not take the personality test, but I'm thinking, you know, maybe I should do that, because I'm a fan of personality tests, you know, the big five and stuff like that. Do I have to watch? Yeah, you have to watch. It's a good video, man. It's a good video. Anything that Chris Vermeulen says, you should be watching, listening to me. Like, Chris Vermeulen is like 10 times better than Garrett Soloway. I'm not saying the bad thing about Garrett Soloway. I'm just saying that Chris Vermeulen is very, very, you know, good. I was general. Oh, I don't know. By the way, Gort, you called the bear flag. Nice call. Bear. Sorry, bull flag actually playing out up here. You can see very nice retest up here. This is definitely going higher, so I don't see any weakening of the dollar right now. That said, the S&P 500 up here is pulling back. Let's go to 4-hour time frame up here. It is pulling back. Do we have? No, I removed the you know, I removed the rising wedge up here. We can draw the rising wedge up here again. It was something like this over here. The rising wedge, yeah, it doesn't really matter. And you can see up here that, you know, maybe it's a little bit over here, give or take. Yeah, something like this, maybe it should be all the way up here. There we go. So we have this rising wedge up here, right, that we failed to break. We failed to break, you know, third time failed to break, broke towards downside. Right now we are on the bottom side. The Nasdaq up here had this, you know, short-term channel up here that right now is breaking towards the downside as well. This on the 4-hourly time frame, right? And the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is still going inside the triangle. Still haven't broken down. It's down on the support level. But the way I see it, you know, if everything else is breaking down, there is no reason why this should, you know, continue towards the upside up here. This is Dow Jones, and I'm assuming if it's not already broken down, if you know, if mine's maybe my lines are a little bit off. Where did the lines come from? Down here. Let's go a little bit higher time frame up here. Maybe we can draw some nicer, you know, nicer triangles up here. No, it's on the support level right now. It's on the support level right now. You can see down here, but you know, will Dow Jones bounce while everything else falls down? It doesn't seem likely. So this does seem that it wants to drop down. So DXY is going up. The S&P broke down. The Nasdaq broke down, and Dow Jones right now wants to break down. But this is small time frame, guys. This is small time frame, and the only thing we are looking at right now is, you know, these the last part moves. I mean, this is nothing, right? This is not, you cannot get, you know, any kind of bull market or bear market out of this. The only thing you can get out of this is, you know, initial move and what's happening. Hey Mark, what you doing? Kitco News channel. Yeah, Kitco News channel. Now check this out, guys. So what we're gonna talk right now about, because I just told you to watch this video over here after the stream. Don't make me repeat it. After the stream, don't watch it right now. After the stream, when we are finished, you can go watch the, you know, 40 minutes of Chris Vermeulen talking about stock markets, which is very nice. It's a very interesting video. It's a very interesting video. Definitely worth watching. And everything Chris Vermeulen says, you know, I don't shill a lot of people, guys. I do not shill a lot of people. On you know, I say some good things about Ivan Oteha, I say some good things about, you know, Alessio Verstani, Crypto Anoop, maybe a guy here and two, but I'm not really a fan about a lot of, you know, guys. But when I found something that I like, you know, I do shield that. So Chris Vermeulen, you know, watch everything he has to say, man. Everything he has to say. I do really like the guy. So until that changes, you know, watch Chris Vermeulen. So what we're gonna look up here, we're gonna start with gold, because gold, you know, surprised me big time. So here's the thing about gold, and let's split the chart. And we on this side we'll have, you know, Bitcoin chart, and over here we'll have gold chart. And what I'm gonna show you up here, let's go to the monthly time frame up here. Monthly time frame, and over here let's go to the monthly time frame Bitcoin as well. What you're gonna see here is the same pattern playing out. It's the same pattern playing out, right? Let's remove the moving average for a second over here. it's the same pattern play out, right? This is the pattern that I called, and now let's go to the week. Sorry, no, this is monthly. Can we see this on the weekly time frame? No, it's monthly. It is the same pattern play. This is what we call extend, smack, hug, dump pattern. And on Bitcoin, we've been watching this, and what happens up here, you know, you go up, you extend, smack down into some kind of moving averages, you hug those moving averages, and then you fall down. But the second variation of this, you do another move up and then dump towards downside. Then there is a retest, and then you go down once you go below that retest, of course. And you can see that happened over here, and that's when we got our capitulation phase down here at the bottom, right? So this is the monthly time frame, and what you're gonna see, the same kind of pattern is playing out on on the gold. Extend, smack, hug, you know, version 2, dump. But the retest up here should go on somewhere over here, but we came above the retest. So what gives, guys? What gives? So look here, let's pop the moving averages up here back on the chart. And you'll see that up here, once we fell down, we retested at 10 moving average over here. But on this chart over here, let's do it like this fastly over here. But on this chart over here, there was no retest up here. We fell straight down, we went down, we hugged, tried to go up, and then it fell down, and there was no retest. The retest broke and we went higher. So I was thinking like, hey, maybe the pattern is invalidated, maybe it's gonna go towards the upside. But then I was, you know, looking deeper into the charts, and look here, guys, we are still having a retest. Yes, we are having a retest above the moving averages, but this is still a retest on the trend, and right now it's kind of game over. So this was the bull market. This is the consolidation, you know, this is the, you know, first smack, the first, you know, fear dump. This is the hopium phase. This is, you know, suckers rally. This down here is the, you know, move below everything down here, getting everybody out. This is also suckers rally up to the, you know, some kind of resistance line. And right now there is no other way than to go down here below. If this fails, if this move up here, this is on the monthly time frame, so it can take, you know, 1-2 more months to try to get above the trend line over here. But it does look like over here that right now the gold is at some kind of top. It's gonna pull back down to support levels, and it's only when you go below these support levels you get a capitulation phase on the downside, just like over here. Once you go below the support levels down here, right, you have this move down, then retest, and then once you go below the support levels you have capitulation phase on the downside. So I'm expecting capitulation. When is this capitulation supposed to come? And if you look it up here, let's go back to gold. We are just analyzing gold right now. We're gonna come back to the we're gonna come back to stock market. So when is this capitulation supposed to come? If this you know, capitulation phase below 16.3, because you gotta understand, when I analyzed this the first time, and I've been saying, you know, before that you know, gold should go something like down something like 1,400. So when it you know, when it started going down here, I thought it was already kind of over, because we're losing support. I was thinking it's gonna go down to 1,400, maybe even lower down there, 1,300, but it kind of bounced up here, you know. So I was a little bit surprised by that. Because yeah, and I thought it's gonna go to 1,400, right? But this is a monthly time frame. So right now we're in February, you know, some kind of March, April, May, June, July. So I'm guessing something like, you know, summertime, give or take, a little bit before, a little bit after, depends on how big you know, how big monthly candles are, but you know, around summertime, give or take, maybe right after the summer, right before the summer, something like that. This move towards the downside up here, and over here the capitulation comes. So it's yeah, and gold capitulation will happen at the same time when we have, you know, stock market capitulation, some kind of capitulation and stuff like that. So Jim Cramer might have been wrong, but I'm guessing somewhere around, you know, June, July, a little bit before that, a little bit after that. Don't have exact that. This is just, you know, approximation on the candles towards the downside, right? It can happen, you know, in 3 candles and then just break down. But you know, this used, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months to get down from over here. So this move up here might use, you know, February, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 3, 4 more months, 4, 5, 6 months more, and then go down below the support. That can definitely happen. So, you know, this can definitely pull back. Now, gold and Bitcoin are not correlated with each other, so we don't have to, you know, worry that, you know, if this goes down, Bitcoin is going to go down. But gold and stock market and DXY, you know, DXY and Bitcoin are inversely correlated, and stock market is falling a little bit, Bitcoin and stuff like that. So let's look a little bit on the stock markets over here. And as you can see up here, let's go a little bit to small time frames. Remove the moving averages for whatever reason. And over here we have this rising wedge, right? Where is the rising wedge? No, not this one over here. The rising wedge that failed, right? This is the rising wedge that failed. It might be a channel as well, but we already see failure on the rising wedge. So if it's a channel or something like that, right? Give or take what it should be up here, maybe something like that. Maybe we're on bottom of the channel, right? I mean, that could definitely be the case as well, right? So it could be a channel, but it's already losing this rising wedge up here, which means that, you know, the bullishness is kind of, you know, going out. So I'm going to consolidate here and then drop outside of this rising wedge. That, you know, that depends to be seen. But on bigger time frames up here, you'll see that one of the major resistance lines up here is broken. Doesn't matter how you draw this. This is actually broken. Let's remove the channel up here for a bit so you can see this better. We have broken one of the major resistance lines towards downside. This was some kind of expanding musical instrument towards downside over here, give or take. Maybe something like this. It is very nice musical instrument. This is very nice, you know, consolidation phase up here where we break towards upside. So are we going down a little bit more on the stock market down here to do some kind of retest, you know, a couple of percentage more towards downside, something like that? Is it going to be a retest, or is this going to be a failure? Because if it gets back inside this channel, this is considered a failure to break out, which is a very bearish move. Then we have the support level down here. You can see here that if this failure, because patterns can break out towards upside or downside and then come back into the channel. That's a very normal thing to do. It's called a failure. So this is a breakout failure. If this breakout right now fails and goes back in the channel, it's kind of game over. And I'm seeing a big move all the way down to, you know, over here. But, you know, when that big move is going to come, it's going to go something like this and then, you know, up here go. But I'm guessing if you're going to have this capitulation phase, that, you know, it's going to come on gold as well. If you're going to have the capitulation phase, that means that this, you know, S&P 500 first has to go get inside the channel over here, inside the channel, maybe do some retest. So there will be, I think, another, you know, pump on the markets as well. I don't think that you know, we will just, you know, continue dropping straight down, because we just said, you know, June, July, you know, summertime or something like that. So if you're gonna see a capitulation phase is gonna come below these levels over here, guys, below these levels over here, 36,000 give or take. So for this capitulation phase to come, we need to move back inside the expanding musical instrument. We need to move back below this trend line over here, and once that happens, once this line down here breaks, you'll see a big move down to, you know, to bottom of the channel, just like Bitcoin is doing right now, bottom of channel. Now the big question is whether that's the bottom or not, right? Because it can go out of this channel, expanding musical instrument, even more towards downside. Now how much towards downside, I don't know, but it is very probable that the big market crash might come around, you know, right now, the summer times, right? And we see that on the gold has stopped out. The S&P 500 is breaking out, but it needs to continue breaking out. The other option up here is, like Jim Cramer said, that this is the bull market, right? Buy the dip, right? That we go down here, get some kind of support, and then go towards upside. This is also a very likely move. So how it's gonna happen, how long it's gonna take, I don't know, but if the market is supposed to crash on downside, down here, it needs to get back below the support. It needs to get back below support. So I mean, you know, I'm not panicking just yet. I think there is a little bit more time until panic, you know, kicks in. But when panic is gonna kick in, is when we get back inside the channel up here. I think but by that time, it's pretty much over. You don't want to have a failure on the breakout, because failure on the breakout is a very strong sell signal. So if you have some kind of breakout up here and you fail that's a very strong sell signal. Especially once you come up here and retest that level, it's a very strong signal. You can see this on the 4-hourly time frame up here, 1-hour time frame, right? These are very strong sell signals up here. You see this failure. This is a breakout failure. Try to break up, failed that, went inside here. These up here are very strong sell positions, sell signals to the downside, because you are failing to get back up again. You are failing to get up again. You're creating a lower low, and then the market just goes below the support and just, you know, gives up, because this over here is a very, very strong sell signal. The same way we can get a very, very strong sell signal on a daily time frame up here, right? If the move of S&P 500 goes back below the line, that would be a very, very strong sell signal up here. It might do another, you know, retest up here or whatnot, right? Try to keep it up here above the line. Then it might, you know, might fall down to the support, to the next support area, do another move, and then do the capitulation move. And the way I see it right now, that might happen. Is it gonna be this summer? Is it gonna be next year? I don't know, but we're gonna try to figure out where the moons are. So there is that. Let's look at a little bit more on Bitcoin right now. What is doing up here? Trying to go up, but there is just not enough. You know, there is not enough. Just close my short on Sol. 400 profits. Nice, very nice. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you today. We could also analyze, you know, the Dow Jones up here. You see, Dow Jones also has this, you know, some kind of rising wedge up here somehow, but it did break the support levels, right? The Dow Jones did have the break support level. It did get this support up here. So if this, you know, rising wedge up here breaks towards the downside over here and goes back below this level down here, then we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem, right? So right now, not so much problem. We can still go down up here, bounce, go up above some levels up here towards the upside. But if it starts going towards the downside, so there is that, right? But the signals are already kind of, you know, blinking a little bit. You know, the music feels already like the music is stopped up here. The big questions are what's going to happen with Bitcoin? What is going to happen with Bitcoin and how this is going to play out? So my theory is that right now that, you know, stock market is pulling back, my theory is that this is going to go towards the downside. Let's change this, you know, to some kind of neutral color. Our channel color, yellow. So my theory is that this is going to pull back, and I would like to say it's going to pull back to, you know, 20k and just bounce or something like that, or 18k bounce. But I think that we can have a very, very big pullback up here to some kind of 14,000. And then when stock markets also have a big pullback, then once the stock markets and everything rally, we might have a big rally up here before the summer, right? June, July up here. We might have a small pullback up here and then a big rally before the summer. Maybe something like, you know, 46k, like Mladen said. I don't know if you you saw that stream where we looked at Mladen's chart, and his, you know, take is that we are going to go up to 46k once we start going up there, and that is probable. But this pullback up here might, you know, get everybody super bearish, and then we can have a big quick move until summer or something like that. There's some kind of, you know, big high levels. And after that, when, you know, stock markets crashes, we might crash as well, get the spring just like, you know, COVID, you know, spring up here, and then, you know, do the big move towards the upside eventually. You know, how it's actually going to play out, it's, you know, we are not very good at analyzing, you know, long-term predictions. We like to look at, you know, the next move, the trend, the momentum, how it feels right now. Are we too bullish? Are we too bearish? And so forth, and analyze the next move. Right now, the next move does feel more towards downside than towards upside. So there is that. I mean, we could definitely, you know, pull back from over here, but, you know, it does seem that the move towards downside is greater probability than towards the upside. CME gaps, we don't talk about CME gaps on this channel, man. Welcome to the channel, but we do not talk about CME gaps on this channel. That's a banned discussion. It's not what we do over here. Guys, ETV is down 10% again today, but this, no, it's not down today. This is on some, this is on hobby. Guys, here's a tip for you. Any pair, ETH, Tether, you know, Bitcoin, Tether, whatever, any pair on hobby is gonna be laggy when it comes to these daily candles. ETV, crypto. So if you have Huobi, where is Huobi? I don't know. This OKX. But if you have Bitfinex, then you see that you have a new candle down here. But on Huobi, it's it's lagging a little bit behind when it comes to opening close. I put myself on a naughty step, yeah, on a naughty list. I predict we dip a little to 19k. I don't know where the support is, and that's not how we analyze the chart, at least not over here. We analyze the chart, step by step. So we figure out where the support levels lie, and these are real support, You see there is a lot of support levels, and we can, maybe remove some of these, and we can, find what are the most interesting level. But we're just gonna say this is the area of support level, because once it, starts dumping down, big areas might actually be of very big interest. And once we start coming to those support areas, like over here, we see that there is a whole bunch of weakness in the area. There is not enough bullishness, so we are saying like, these supports are not actually, that nice. So now we are not gonna watch these support levels. That means that we are in the mid-air in some kind of channel up here above big support levels. It might be that that thing one less dump up here, but if you can do the one less dump up here, who knows that we gonna go another level down. Are we gonna bounce over here? Are we gonna bounce over here? Are we gonna bounce over here? We don't know where the bounce is gonna come, but when we get to those levels, we look at the price, we look at the reaction, we look at the indicators, and then we figure out whether that is the support is gonna hold or not, because we don't know. Just like Lucas today, we break 24k. And why? Because everyone went short. Too many shorts means we go up. Thanks for Abe. Have been a wonderful weekend, everyone. Have a wonderful. Yeah, Linda, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful weekend, you as well. I was told there would be Lambos. Yeah, I was told there would be a Bugattis, but we can make mistakes. There is that. So I'm a little bit unsure whether this is shortable or not. Up here was maybe a short. You can see up here there's a trend line that kind of broke. This actually broke. This didn't break. This up here. Yeah. There we go. I like this line a lot over here. So maybe we came into some kind of resistance up here. How much is this up over here? 0.25. So it might be some kind of continuation of the short, but this is still an exhaustion pattern up here towards the downside, so it can definitely break towards the upside. But I don't like these bearish mountains. I can tell you guys, I don't like these bearish mountains. Let's look at the moving averages up here on the 4-hourly time frame. 200 moving average up here, 1 hourly. You can see up here we came to the 10 moving average. We can't even break that. 18 minutes left. It doesn't look all that nice. You know what we can do? We can take 5 minutes break and we can put in a short position. Sounds like a plan. I think sounds like a plan. So we're not gonna close the stream, because we gotta put we have a 410 million account, and we can put in a short. Why not? We can put in a short on something. And we're gonna take 5 minutes break because I have to go to the toilet. We're gonna check out a little bit, stuff a little bit more out, and maybe, just maybe, put in a short. Just put in a short. But we gotta double check it. Okay, guys. So for you guys that wanna see, a short or a long or something like that, you're welcome to stick around, and then we'll, do it since we're live. Okay guys, I'm back. Let's do a trade. Not financial advice. Also, not stop at 25k if this happens. This will boost us to 29. Nice. Join the group, man. Join our Telegram group and post charts. Then we'll believe you. Guys, I just been to the bathroom. You know when you have to go to the bathroom so badly, and then you go to the bathroom and it feels like better than sex. That's the best kind of feeling ever. Matic short. No, we are not shorting Matic. Matic is up 5%. Matic is a beast, guys. You don't understand. You do not short Matic, because when Bitcoin pulls down a little bit, we can. I explained this before. I can explain it again. Do not short Matic. Do not short Matic, and the reason is, you can see up here, when Bitcoin fell down, this went up. When Bitcoin had a big dump down here, Matic went down. But the smallest rally in Bitcoin pulls Matic above, previous highs. It's a very strong. You see here, Matic went down with Bitcoin on the dump, and while Bitcoin is doing this part up here, Matic is recovering, guys. Matic is recovering. Do not short Matic, guys. Do not short Matic. It's not financial advice, but word of warning. It is very sketchy to short Matic. Matic is one of the strongest coins in the space right now. Do not short strong coins. Short weak coins. Short coins that are been up 3000% right now, free falling, like Phantom. Might be that's why I'm looking at Phantom up here. But Phantom did fall down a lot. Phantom is down something like 35% towards downside over here. It broke through this support level. But Phantom as well. If it goes up a lot. It goes up. But right now it's following Bitcoin. Right? Money flow just printed a green light on 15 minutes. What is money flow? I know that's something that has to do with Marcus Cypher, and I saw that he had a video about explaining money flow and stuff like that. But I haven't watched Marcus Cypher, so if you could explain me what money flow is. Is money flow volume, or what is money flow? What kind of indicator is money flow? Do we have money flow in here? Money flow index. Money flow index up here. I have absolutely no clue what is this telling us. Money flow. Checking money flow index. It's a little bit different, but almost. I don't know what money flow is. MFI, money flow index. Yeah, it's this indicator around here, but I don't know what is money flow. It's open source code, so maybe it says up here. Input into source high low close divided by 3. MFI. It's just a random indicator. It says the source length. Plus that overbought line. It's just MFI. What is money flow? Into and out. Money flow index Bitcoin. The money flow index, the MFI, is used to signal when Bitcoin is overbought or oversold. The money flow index oscillates between 0 and 100. Overbought conditions are signaled when the indicator reaches 90, while oversold conditions reaches 10. Summary: the money flow index overbought the money flow index is trending in the same direction as the price of Bitcoin. There is no divergence present. However, if the money flow index is trending in the opposite direction, the money flow index is important but lesser known oscillator may be used when conducting an analysis on the price of Bitcoin. In general, the tool may be used to signal when Bitcoin is overbought. So, it's the case with other oscillators such as the more common RSI. The money flow index oscillates between a minimum of 0 and 100. Yeah, the money flow index primarily uses both price and volume to indicate when a buy or sell opportunity. So it uses volume and price. So money flow is just volume and price. It is volume. That was my thing. So money flow index should be different on different exchanges, because this is up here. Yeah, so it's different on exchanges because it's different based on what kind. This is Bitfinex, this is Bitcoin, right? This is Qcoin, this is Binance, but all three has a little bit different money flow because it is based on the volume and the price. It went down here and oversold levels. It's just now correcting. I cannot analyze money flow because I haven't never done that, but there is that. Okay, let's look a little bit about Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is doing up here. Do we have any kind of levels up here that are important? Of course, we got a trend line up here. We got a trend line down here somewhere that held. So this can continue for a while. 4 hourly is on the support down. Hourly is not no longer overbought, it's just pulling back a little bit up here. Everything has this divergence up here, and I think a lot of people are looking at those divergences thinking, nah, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go up. But I really don't like these bearish, these bearish mountains. You see here on the 5-minute time frame, there was this bearish mountain just before the big drop. And right now, if you look at a bigger time frames, we got these bearish mountains on a bigger time frame. This was 5-minute time frame over here. This is 1 hourly time frame. But it's same bearish mountains, same bearish mountains. So it's really hard to me to go long. Hello, Wei, what's up? Schema Moon. So let's see a little bit on the other coins. What are they doing? It could bounce a little bit though. Could bounce a little bit. It's a strong downtrend, so I'm a little bit unsure whether it's gonna wait for the 10 moving. It's gonna bounce up here to 18.6 and retest that. Cannot get above this 20 up here. Could be a short somewhere. So now let's go to the daily time frame and see stuff up here. See ape is sitting on the support. 10 hours left and we got this big doji down here. What happened up here, man? Yeah, look at the wick up here. Up there. Right back down again. People became stupidly bullish. This is not the first time I see. You can see up here, somebody's buying huge amounts of ApeCoin, guys. Somebody's buying huge amounts of any kind of dip. Somebody's buying huge amounts of ApeCoin, guys. Dip down here, dip down here, dip down here. Somebody's buying huge amounts of ApeCoin on Binance. This is 1 second chart, by the way. I checked it last time. This is 1 second chart buys, and somebody is buying huge amounts of ApeCoin, guys. Huge amounts of ApeCoin. But we don't trust. You can see up here as well. The same buys. So any kind of dip, buy, dip, buy, dip, buy. Somebody is dollar cost averaging towards downside on ApeCoin. Bitcoin looks like a diamond pattern. On what time frame does it look at a diamond pattern? Could we pull down here, below the averages? Could that? Phantom, FLM. Oh, this was such a great short. I was actually looking at this up here, but you know, this was such a great short. 15% down. Especially up here. I don't know if you guys remember, but up here, you know, we are looking at Phantom. No, not Phantom, on FLM, and what is short FLM as well up here. But, you know, never did that. Never did that. Yeah. It's too late to say, you know, oh, I wanted to do that, but, you know, don't cry over spilled eggs. I think it's just, you know, consolidating up here a little bit before further move down. We can actually short this thing over here. Terra Classic has no fundamentals, literally. Like, who's running Terra right now? You got a Terra Luna number 2, and you got a Luna Classic. Like, who's gonna, you know, Luna was, you know, DeFi. No offense, why would you invest so much in ApeCoin? Because it's a metaverse. It's gonna be one of the biggest things ever. They got everything. They got NFTs. They got metaverse. They got you know, land sales. They got everything. Everything that's gonna be big in the next bull market, they have it. If there is one metaverse coin, it's the Ape coin. That's my take on it. You know, I've been, you know, stupidly bullish, so, you know, I might be wrong on that one, but, you know, Luna, yeah, community took over. They took over. What did they take over? What did they take over? Are they taking over the, you know, the code? Are they taking, what did they take over? Like, who is gonna run right now, you know, Luna? I don't see it. I don't see it. So this thing up here, it needs to drop more. If Bitcoin drops, this thing drops big time. Do you hold any ape? I did hold until I sold everything on the top up here right now. Ape was my biggest position. It was something like 30% of my portfolio. Let's see if this can actually climb a little bit more, because it's already losing everything. Lost that. Lost that. How much is up there? 6-7%. Can we get a little bit more, you know, pump towards the upside? We already had a retest up here. Can we do up here and do the retest of 16.5 up here? I mean, that could happen. Yesterday we missed a couple of, you know, trades because we were waiting so much, right? This curves up a little bit up here. There's a support line below us. How much up do we need to get up here? Not so much. So from this level up here, 5% is up there, just exactly on the dollar. Maybe it comes up here. This is 1 minute time frame though. So we're gonna maybe, just maybe it can pull up again, you know, up here, because that gives us, you know, a little bit more room to breathe. Yeah, what about BTT? Well, with streaming services restricted things, it may pick up. I don't know. I'm not really good on fundamentals when it comes to that. I also goes putting a massive short on Phantom at super high leverage right at the top and then riding it down. I started building the short at 64 cents and defended it all the way up to just under 65, and then I gave up and cut the trade significantly losses just before it topped out. Yeah, I mean, if you already lost the trade. Oh no, Bitcoin is dumping. Is Bitcoin dumping? No. Just a small move, just a small move down. But Luna. you know, these 3 touches. I don't think we are getting another touch up there again. So what kind of move up there? You see 5, 6, 7%. Every 0.1% is, you know, 1% loss of the account. Do you guys also invest in stocks? I don't. I started with stocks, but then, you know, crypto took over. What time is it? 3. It went through the support down here as well. Can we assume this is bearish? 5, 6%. Double top up here right now, pulling back up here a little bit. It's a 5-minute time frames. Double top up here as well on the resistance, pull back below the support. I think it's getting ready to draw up, so we could just, you know, go ahead of everybody and put in a short. I mean, if you lose the short, we lose the short, right? There is no big deal about that. That happens. This is okay. This is fine. What is Bitcoin doing? Up there, it's coming to the top. Okay, let's put in the short on Luna. There we go. This is Lunk. This is 5-minute time frame. The move up is 37, 50%. It's up on this resistance up here. There's a trend line up here. Bitcoin's at 0.6, 0.04. Cross, isolated, 10x confirmed. We need to do it several times. So we can only do 490 per sell. So we can build our position. Sell short. So it's only for $500, right? So we're gonna wait a little bit, you know, Bitcoin breaking this towards upside. Give or take. Again, 100%. Why can't I cause 0 going long? Why can't I put more sell short? Max 3000 per order. Why can't I put another short up here? Why it says 0? 0 for short, okay. I can actually do that. I cannot long it. Bitcoin got rejected by that, so we can actually just, you know, increase our short position. Sell short. Let's see 5-minute time frame up here. Might try again, so let's wait. Hello Petar, how you doing? Petar Dobrev. Dobrev is not Yugoslavian. Dobrev. Where are you from, mate? Fish to liquidity. Close below. So right now it's gonna test up here again. Let's see if we can try to do that. See here. 3 p.m. today, United States, Michigan consumer sentiment. There is always some kind of, before people in crypto never cared about these numbers, right? And suddenly, this year, like CPI numbers, unemployment numbers, consumer report numbers, these numbers, that numbers, It's like we became the stocks. I'm from Bulgaria. Bulgaria. It's kind of having a hard time breaking that towards upside, but it's still up there. 3 minutes left. Broke this towards us. Right now this is a retest, small time frames, but it could help us. Enter a very nice short position. Let's see. Let's wait a little bit more. 30 seconds left. 5 minutes. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. It's not doing very well so far. Cannot get above the 50. 50 has been a resistance up here, bearish engulfing candle up here. Try to get up, closing below. Let's see if it can actually get up. 7 seconds left. What you gonna do? He actually managed to get above the 50. If you close down here on the 1 minute time, that's second rejection. First rejection, second rejection up here. Five minutes still got 2 minutes and 44 seconds. You can see up here, managed to get above the 50 right back. This first rejection, second rejection, and we're gonna see if we get a third rejection right now. See here, it's above it. Where is our up here? 1625. It's on the resistance. 1 minute. It managed to get above this up here, and it's hitting the resistance. Still 1 minute and 52 seconds. Then we have to wait another 5-minute candle. Trying to climb up here. We gotta just slowly climbing above the resistances, but kind of looks weak. 1 minute 37 seconds. Yeah, this is normal. 1 minute 18 seconds left. Just doing one of these moves again. Did break this up here, holding the support, trying to bounce. Longing FTM short term, I'm expecting a bounce. Yeah, bounce would maybe be a better play up here. But we're not going to increase our short position output. 5 minutes left. 18 seconds, 19, 17, 14, 10, 8. It's holding the support level up here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got a 5-minute close up here, which is very nice. So it might now bounce. There we go. This resistance up here, there's some kind of channel over here at the top. The long is going up. Oh man, we're losing so much money. 36 bucks. Why should I shut a shitty coin? Volatility, man. Volatility. If you want to trade something, like if you want to short shitty coins, right? Doesn't that make sense? If you want to long, you want long good coins like Matic, right? You long good coins, you short shitty coins. That's the 5. Right now it's hitting resistance up here on 5-minute time frame. Ouch. Oh man. 60 bucks lost on a shitty trade. Bouncing too hard. 3 minutes and 51 seconds left. Oh boy. The Air Force One moves will come on the consumer numbers. Yep, confirmation on them at 5. $70 for nothing. Oh man. Pull down. Do we pump or dump? Where is therapeutic music? It's a Bitcoin daily, so there is no music. It's a Bitcoin daily, so there is no music. $78 down. We're losing money, guys. We're losing money. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Now come down a little bit. Come down. Why it's not following Bitcoin? I don't get it. This is 5-second chart. Yeah, come down. Why is Luna not coming down? There we go. It's coming down. Going for a retest. 5 minutes up here. That was the retest up here on the line, and it's bullish. Wait. I'm trying to hold the resistance. Very important resistance. If it gets above this line up here on the 5-second chart, it's kind of game over. Your bullish divergence, yeah. And I'm going to tell you that bullish divergence are not that important. Needs to come down. Come on. Go back below. Fail. This is, a retest. Goes back down to support. Trying to hold the support. If it fails again for the second time below the line, it might go even further down, and then we, we good, right? Turning around, right now it's gonna drop big time. Support, drop below the support. There we go, there we go. Are you pulling back? Thank you. Don't go up. Let's try again. How many times are you gonna try this? That's what I'm wondering. Swing failure pattern. This pump now not important. There is no pump. We are looking at 5-second time frames, man. Retest of 23,250 today. We are watching 5-second time frame. It failed this, moved down here, retested it, tried to go up. Retested this one, tried to go up. It's going lower now. It's pulling back. It's turning. It's curving. There we go. Please pull back down again. Thank you very much, sir. Small bounces incoming on everything. You wanted the bounce, you got the bounce. Now we move back down again. It's gonna be a choppy until consumer sentiment numbers. What about consumer sentiment numbers in Europe? When are those out? I don't care about Michigan. Retest the bullish engulf again, pulling back up here. Came to the 200 moving average right now. It needs to hold 3 minutes left. 5-second time frame up here, going down to this bottom down here. These are mountains up here, 2 mountains up here, support level right up here. What is gonna do next? $3-4 today by Sunday. Just raise the inverse head and shoulders on 5 minutes. Luna is following Bitcoin to the T. Breaking support down here. There's this support level up here. Now pull back a lot, so we're gonna see if it can actually step out. Let me see if 5 minutes time frames up here. Pull back below the support level up here on 5 minutes time. These are rejection, which is actually very good for our short. Going back below the support up here. Still 25 seconds left, so nothing is done just yet. Sitting on the support. Pull back a little bit down here. How is our short doing? It's coming back down to support levels. Nothing is set in stone just yet, but it did do the move towards upside. Broke this resistance up here. Got a new trend line up here. How does this look? This one up here, give or take. It's a little bit lower, I think. Something like this, but I don't see anything down there maybe. It's using a little bit long time to break the resistance, which is not. There we go. Managed to do that. No, rejection, big rejection. Right back down again. Nice. So, do you see this wick up here? Try to go up and then bam, right down below the support. Let's see 1 minute time frame. 44 seconds left up here. Pushing down right now. 5 minutes time frame below the support level over here. Going into the zone. But it did make, you know, hit 200 moving average. Lower low up here. Is there a line up here? I think I see a line. Yeah, there is a line. There is a channel up here. Create a double bottom down here. It's gonna break this line up here. What you guys think? Or it's gonna fail? Trying again. Ooh, hold it up there. Not good, not good. Needs to come back down again. See, came into this level area. Right now, it's still not fully. It didn't close below the support. It didn't close below the support, and right now it's fighting for that level. Came outside of this channel. If the channel goes back inside, that's a failure. It's went back in. This is a failed move outside of the channel up here. See up here, this is a failed move outside of the channel, right back in the channel. That's a failed move. Right now going down to the support level. Gonna try to hold the support level. Failing support level goes down to this one. If it goes down, then it breaks down on the downside. We're back above the daily open. Yeah, 0.04%. 0.04%. Big bounce incoming. I don't know about big bounce, but 2 minutes left. 5 second time from up here. Breaking the channel down. We can maybe increase our short. Because we can only buy. So we are technically not, you know, adding to the short. We are just trying to, you know, enter the position 100%. Failure to upside and fail towards downside up here. Interesting. Bounced off of the 50 up here. I know there are a lot of lines, but you know, we go with the flow. We go with the flow. It's back below the line. It's back below the line. I'm trying to get back up here again. It's inside. No, it looks weak. It looks weak. BC Lecker. Becker's last, so I guess I'll be back later. Tell us when you come back. Tell us what, you know, BC Becker says. and it's gonna game over, right? A big move down. Okay, let's exit position. Let me close confirm. I can't exit position because there is no liquidity. We're just gonna market close this. It's a second retest on the same line up here. Yeah, let's close it. Market close. So we lost some bucks up here, doesn't matter. 33 bucks lost, 32. This is the day, yeah, 66 bucks lost. On a 5-second time frame, you know. So, you know, we are professionals over here. You got a short XRP, lots of liquidity. Yeah, there's a lot of liquidity and a lot of things. So maybe you know, we do the 4 hourly. The problem is 4 hourly doesn't have any pattern. There's this line up here. The only thing we can short right now, coming up here to the top up here. Yeah, we closed at the top up here. If we do that, yeah, pretty much. Two lines, 1, 2 line. What was the problem with quitting? Quitting what? What did we quit? Because this this part over here broke towards upside, and then this part up here broke towards upside. So you can see up here, you know, zigzag up. So it is, you know, curving towards upside. So it looks like a little bit strong, you know, at least short term, and you know, short term can get you wrecked. So we're not taking chances. We have 15 losses in a row. I probably have more, like 20 losses in a row. Another 65 loss since yesterday. Yeah. Another 65 loss since yesterday. Rising wedge. I made $4. Gort, I thought you were a millionaire, man. You were saying you had, you know, these big positions and stuff like that. I thought you had money. Well, you know, your 4% profits are doing better than me, so. No, mistake. I thought I had a million Dodge, but it's only 100k worth. About one now. Yeah, there is definitely some action going on with the coins, but then it's not big action. This double mountains up here kind of failed. Wow, it is bullish. It managed to hold above. No, it's back below. Did increase the speed up here. There we go. Blasting up. Never enter a trade without having a target profit beforehand. Why not? Target's like 20% down. Target is 20% down. Always 20% down at least. There we go. Where is it? Sell short. Go. I thought it broke down. I thought it broke down. We're 0.6% in profit. Winning, guys, winning. Why doesn't want to break down? Why doesn't want to break down? You tried once, you try second, third time, gotta beat 50 moves. Just break down. Everybody FOMO'd in. It's time to break down, man. I think it's time to break down. Don't you guys think? There we go. So if it makes a nice inverse and shoulders. Profit, exactly. We in profit, guys. Damn, we in profit. 2.4% in profit. Let's clear up the up here. Let's go to 1 minute time frame. 1 minute is not broken. Nothing is broken. It's on the support. Break the support. Come on, you can do it, boy. There we go. But I never said I was a millionaire, lol. I thought you did. I thought you break. I don't know who was it. People always come to the channel and brag about the, big positions and stuff like that. You always get this feeling that, everybody's a millionaire. But then I'm thinking, why does a millionaire watch my channel? I don't know. No. It's gonna break down. Is it gonna break down? Is it gonna break down? It's breaking down. I think it's breaking down. I think that was it. No, maybe not it, but it's close. There's another line up here. Bearish engulfing candle on 1 minute time frame. Let's see 5 minute time frame up. He came to the top of the channel up here. Looks nice so far. we can increase our position. We are in profit by 4%. Sell, confirm. There we go. We're still in profit, but right now by 2% or something like that. And we can have a stop loss up here. Up there. 1637. 1637 there. So I'm gonna add stop loss up here. Let's see up here. It's on the support. Let's wait a little bit. If it starts breaking support, we increase the position. Okay, let's we can do another increase more position. There we go. Okay, so where is the 0.5 now? $56.36. 1636. Okay, let's see if this breaks down. It looks like a pennant over here, but it's sitting on the support. It's sitting on the support, so it's not broken down yet, just yet. $17 minutes and 1 hour, 30 minutes up here, 50 minutes time frame closing in short while, 10 minutes pulling back, 5 minutes breaking into the moving averages, 1 minute, 5 minutes, it's breaking down. Let's increase our position more. I think we are right now 100% in the position, right? Yeah, we are 100% in, 3% up. Maybe we're gonna make the bucks back, guys, or we're gonna lose another 5% on the trade. Where is the 5% now? 34. 1634. Let's put on stop loss because we don't want to go back up there again, right? So we're gonna put a stop loss on this baby. Where is the stop loss? And you're gonna say 0.1634, 5% up. Confirm. There we go. We got a stop loss up here. We got a stop loss. We are in profit. We are in a position, and only thing we have to do now is wait for Bitcoin to break down. And when it breaks down, we take profits and so forth, so forth. If it goes against us, second chance to re-enter. Now, it did break, so right now we can, consider whether we made a wise choice. It didn't break the trend over here yet, right? So it needs to go. It is having a pullback. I'm not gonna say it's not having a pullback, but I think people kind of FOMO'd in up here. I saw a little bit of volume coming up here at the top. So I think people FOMO'd in here at the top. And when people FOMO in at the top, I think, that might be the top. So I started noticing that lately. But the trend is not broken. It's not bouncing off of that trend. No, man. How can you do this to me? How can you do this to me? We just said you broke. We just said you broke down. DXY will make a move in 15 minutes. Why in 15 minutes, Gort? Gort, you were right on the DXY. You were right on the bear flag, bull flag. So if you're saying it's gonna make a move in 15 minutes, it's gonna go up or down? You gotta tell me, Gort. You gotta tell me, Gort. My money is on the line, Gort. You gotta save my money. Tell me it's gonna go up. Consumer sentiment numbers. Yeah, but what do you expect from the consumer number sentiment? Do you expect it to be good or bad? Do you expect the XY to go up or bad? Just waiting for the news to come out and then reacting to the news is a bad idea. You never want to react to the news. You want to be ahead of the time. You want to assume what news is going to be. You want to take a risk. You want to take a bet. You're going to take assessment and so forth, so forth. I'm guessing going up. Ouch. Ooh, big moves up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, that was a big move. Wow. Wow. But we got a stop loss, so it's all good, guys. It's all good. We got a stop loss. It's all good. Maybe it's a, you know, head and shoulders pattern up here. I don't know. But it's not good. It's not good. Did the consumer report already came out? Oh, just consolidating up here. It's gonna do another one of these moves, and we're gonna get wrecked. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, come on. Was that like 22nd loss in a row, something like that? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit down, and then after that up. Yeah, can beat the bots, they fast. Yeah, bots fast, man. Bots fast. We got a stop loss in place, man. We're losing only 50 bucks, 60 bucks, something like that. No worries. We good. Life's okay. Because once we get that nice entry, we're gonna make all the money back. That's the thing. Sometimes they can't even. Sometimes they even have info a second or two ahead of time. No, they don't trade on seconds time frame. They trade on milliseconds. We can trade on 1 second time frame. We have 1 second time frame. Bots, they do milliseconds, if not even faster than that. They have extremely fast computers. They have extremely fast programs. They are very closely connected to the servers, and they can trade very fast. Oh, pennant down. Okay, this is the second wrong call with this thing over here, so let's not do that anymore. Insider trading. You know, insider trading is forbidden for you and me. It's forbidden for everybody except for very few. If you're in the group, oh, it's breaking down, double top. Come on, break it down below the levels. It's gonna get support. I think people are bullish. It's up 0.3%, you know, in green, so people are bullish already. I think it needs to break down. It still holds well, still bounces. It's gonna go above the resistance. It looks bullish. Oh no. Let's see. It's very close to breaking up. Come on, man, you can do it. You can push below the lines. There we go. Try harder. You're not trying harder. The red candles, not the green, the red. I think he's confused. I think Bitcoin is confused. I don't think he knows what to do. But try. Right now, you know, it can break down. Let's see 1 second time frame. You know, that's the thing. 1 second time frames, guys. It wants to break up, and it broke up. GG. Unless we get some kind of fake out up there, it does not look good. But we've been hyper focused on small time frames, so I don't think we'll look at, you know, small time frames anymore. We got a stop loss. We don't have to worry about stuff, guys. We don't have to worry about stuff. Stop loss is in place. Bullish engulfing candle on the 5-minute time frame. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna survive this one. 9 minutes on the hourly close. 1 hour on the 4-hourly close. Let's see up here. This part up here is very exciting. Is this a channel over here? What you guys think? Yeah, it might be a channel, and we are at top of the channel. Now, if this channel breaks towards upside, you're gonna have a pump. So we are at the resistance. So if this channel breaks towards upside, we are having a pump. On the other hand, if the channel breaks down, we are having a dump. Oh, that's a bullish move. Bullish engulfing candle, bouncing off the support moving average, holding the resistance up here. Yeah, this is going up. Maybe there's some kind of hope. Maybe it's gonna pull back because we don't have a closes yet. Do we have close on 1 minute time frame? But we've been above that on 1 minute time frame already. I think it's down here. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait for a 5 minute close, see if it pulls up or down, not what it does. Luna follows very tightly what Bitcoin does because it doesn't have any fundamentals, so it gotta follow something. It's confusingly bullish in the group, the big club. Why? If you're in the group, I have a bot alive. Opportunities are limitless. I mean, a few seconds before numbers. Yeah. So the guys that are getting the numbers from the interest rate numbers, stuff like that, they get it before everybody else. But you gotta understand that there are also people. Here's the thing: we are at the bottom, right? And then you got these hedge funds and these big guys that are getting numbers a little bit before time. And then you have these even bigger like Morgan Stanley, Chase, and these big banks that are getting number, milliseconds or seconds before that time. And then at the very, very top, you got people who know days ahead what the numbers are gonna be. Why? Because the guys that are, figuring out the numbers, they need to do calculation a lot of time before they actually, the numbers come out. They cannot do, numbers, minutes before they come out. They have to, do the numbers a lot, way before. Somebody sitting there doing the numbers. There is, somebody, there is a guy at the desk, figuring out the numbers. And that guy has friends. That guy is easily, bribed. So there is that. So we are not stopped out. We are having a big move down. Are we gonna have a bearish engulfing candle up here? Still didn't break the support level. So yes, we have a big red candle down, but we are still above the support levels. Here, let's see 1 minute time frame up here. Try to go up, pull back. Write the numbers a lot simple as that. There are people dictating what the numbers should be. Yeah. I mean, but we are the thing that you have to understand, we are at the bottom of the chain, guys. We are at the very, very bottom of the chain. So let's not try to, outplay the big guys. We are not trying to outplay the big guys. We are not trying to win the, win the money war. It's just not happening, guys. It's just not. We need to be reacting. We need to be, trying to read some kind of different kind of, theory behind stuff. But yeah. We are at the bottom of the chain, guys. Bottom of the chain. We're long way from the bottom of the chain. I mean, okay, we are not at the very, very bottom, but if we assume that the chain is everybody who's trying to get money and trade and invest and stuff like that, we are at the bottom of the chain, right? I'm not considering grandmas and granddads and stuff like that. 16 seconds left. 1 minute up here. 1 minute just holding this 50 moving average. I mean, yes, we did the move up here. Try to go up. Try to go up. Try to go up. Lower low up here. But we got a higher low up here. So unless we get the lower low up here, nothing is changed. But if you get the lower low, then maybe something changed on small time frames. There's that. 5 minutes up here closed. Below 200 moving average. We are closed below 10 moving average. So right now, I think it looks okay for us right now. I think it looks okay. I mean, we are in profit again. 1.82% in profit. You know what we're gonna do? Every time I do this, the thing that I'm gonna do now, something happens. So I want something to happen right now, so I don't have to wait, too long. So we're gonna do a 5-minute break, guys. confusing the bullish. If you're in big club, the servants take care of the bots. Yes, the job was claimed with a huge effect. It's just like crypto. Look at that wick, man. How are short doing right now? At least we are in profit, so that's good. That's good. This is a rising channel. Rising channels do tend to break down. We are in bearish trend, so this should break down. But it's curving up here nicely towards the upside. Resistance up here. Touch the resistance. It's still bullish, still try to go up. If it goes up above that line. Wow, it's so bullish, it's so bullish. Did numbers come out or something like that? Because this is just breaking everything. Guys, did numbers come out? Bullish engulfing candle on 1 minute time frame, man. Did the numbers come out? The trend here broke. This is stop moving. We are looking at 1 second time frame. Yes, numbers are out. Yes, yes. Are they good or bad? We are still at entry. It's bearish. Are numbers bearish? So why is the price going up? If the numbers are bearish, why is the price going up? Bullish for dollar. Yeah, dollar exploded. Yeah, but dollar already looks like, you know, it went down here. We got a 1 hourly close just now. We had a doji down here. This should go up. We had a bullish engulfing candle up here on a 4 hourly time frame over here. It's closing in 56 minutes. The bull flag is saying, you know, 105. Stock market is pushing down. Big move down for stock market. Bitcoin is pushing down. Nice. So we are in a short position, so it's good. All good, guys, all good. Higher than expected. Okay, so those was the important numbers for today. We are in a short position, which is good. We got a stop loss, which is good. We got a high up here, you know. We had a bullish engulfing candle, but you know, we came right back down again. Do you know when did this happen before? Just inverted like this up here. The last time this move happened, you know, bullish, then bearish engulfing, then go up here and then turn around and go back down again. Do you know when the last time that happened? Do you remember? Who remembers? Who watches so much chart? They can tell me when is the last time this pattern happened. Now this is inverted, but you know, it's something like this. We dropped down big time, had a big sorry. We went up big time. We had a big bearish engulfing candle, and then we did this move up here and turn around. When did that happen? Can somebody who watches the chart a lot tell me when did that happen? It happened on Bitcoin not so long ago. Who can tell me that? Anybody? Does anybody remember? I mean, guys, if you watch the charts, you know. Powell's speech, yeah, Powell's speech, exactly. So let's go up here a little bit back in time. Right up here, see? We had a bullish engulfing candle. Sorry, we had a bullish candle, then bearish engulfing candle, then we had this, you know, turn around, right? And then it went in the opposite direction, right? Exactly the same thing that's happening right now on the small time frame, of course, but inverted, right? Inverted, right? We went up or we went down, bullish engulfing candle, and then we went up, bullish engulfing candle, and then we did the move up here, and it's happening right now as well. So but you know, these things don't have to play the same way. So we're just gonna stay and wait. Next number is 14th. Core inflation is going. Yeah, the 14th numbers I can agree with. You know, they might be, you know, big. But I also said in the chat, you know, we're gonna, you know, probably pump on the bad numbers. We're probably gonna pump on the bad numbers. What's happening in the chat up here? Oh, he posted for me. Love. Priam. Is this consumer sentiment? Yeah, this is what people are waiting for. So we had the bullish engulfing, back down again, try to get above, bearish engulfing below support. We got a lower low up here. This is 5 minutes time frame, so. And our short position is still doing okay. We are still in profit, still have nice, you know, nice entry up here. We still have a stop loss all the way up there. So if this does, you know, and it does look like it's breaking already down. So, you know, all good so far. So far, all good. And of course, if this does indeed, in fact, break down over here below down here, if it does break down, then we're having a, you know, nice dump maybe. But we almost retested this bottom channel down here. It's a shorting kind of day. It's a shorting kind of, you know, weeks, because we have, you know, changed the trend for a long time. So right now trend is towards downside, and you know what they say, follow the trend. So there is no longer until the trend changes. Volatility, big spike, we may see big move today. See here, it's recovering. ESP already recovering, came up here, recovering. Yeah, it's recovering big time. DXY pulling a little bit back. This 5 minute time frame. Let's see 1 hourly. 1 hourly still looks fine. I mean, this bearish engulfing, but held the support with a doji down here, just pulling back a little bit up here. S&P 500 trying to get back above this, you know, this 10-20 moving average up here. Still 51 minutes left. So volatility definitely kicked in for whatever reason. But we are still in the channel, guys. We are still in the channel, so. We got a low, lower low, lower low, high, lower high, lower high. So we are going. Maybe there is some kind of a, maybe I missed some kind of a, you know, on Luna, some kind of a falling wedge. Do you see the falling wedge? Something like this, maybe. Just move this a little bit up here. Do you see the falling wedge? But even if it breaks out of falling wedge, the target, you know, maximum target is at 1632 at the top of the wedge. And if it fails that, then we're good. If it just falls down out of the falling wedge, then we're even better. 16 seconds left. Trying to get above this 210 moving average. Bullish engulfing candle up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No bullish engulfing candle, but did manage to get above the moving averages. Taylor, you should be following the VIX. It tells you what the big money is doing. What kind of VIX should I be following? VIX. Volatility S&P 500. This one. Yeah, what does this tell me actually? This tells me about volatility in the markets, right? This should be actually, this should be a oscillator and not this should be oscillator, right? So there is not a lot of volatility right now. That's the only thing that's telling me right now, right? But this is a big time frames. The only thing we can assume right now is because, you know, this, you know, oscillates something like this up here right now. We are some kind of bottom of this over here, and the volatility is going to increase towards the upside. I mean, that's the only thing we can assume, right? Over here it's going a little bit towards the upside, right? But it doesn't tell me that much. Top of the channel again. Our short position is, you know, almost at entry. It's gonna try again, and this time I think it just might, you know, break out. Because it is the same kind of pattern, right? It is the same kind of pattern as the Powell speech. Literally the same kind of pattern, right? Bullish candle, bearish engulfing candle, and then it does this, you know, turnaround. It's the same kind of pattern. I love patterns, guys. But you know, you see it up here, it's trying to do the same thing that it did before a couple of times. So it's not yet done, and it's a little bit overextended from the averages up here. So you know, we'll see how well it does. But it does. Oh, it's pumping. It's pumping. Unfortunately, maybe our lines are not correct. Maybe we should make better lines. There we go. This is a better line. See, as soon as your lines doesn't work, you just adjust the lines, and you know you're good again. This is 2 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame closing in 2.5 minutes, 1 minute time frame closing in 45 seconds. That looks like a good candle. Yeah, it looks like a very bullish candle. Unfortunately for us, gonna short when it reaches the top of the channel. But we are changing the channel, you know, and when it goes up here even higher, we're gonna be like, nope, it's up there. we don't care, you know. We you know, might be some place over here. You can always, how's your short doing? Short is doing okay. We are a little bit in loss right now, 0.6%, but you know, it's okay, it's okay. It broke out of this, you know, falling wedge up here towards the upside a little bit. So there's that. That's it, you know, because bullish divergences are important. They're not so important. Divergences tell you about consolidations, not about price, you know, being bullish or bearish. Divergences tells you about consolidation. We are in consolidation period, and once the divergences are done, we are done with consolidation period. So over here, yes, we have a bearish divergence on the RSI, or bullish divergence on the RSI. Over here we have bearish. So I think this should come somewhere up here. Can we push like this over here? Yeah? Huh? Oh, okay. Be right back, guys. Ooh, still moving up. Remember, enough respect to TLA crew. So close to getting stopped out, guys. So close to getting stopped out. Is there any hope? Is there any hope? There is hope, guys. There is hope. It's Friday. Can move stop loss in. Oh, that's the best feeling, man. Once you can move the stop loss in the profits, that's the best feeling. Yeah. See here, falling wedge, top of the wedge up here, maximum. Still have, you know, stop loss right above it, but you know, if it weaks up there, then it's game over. The only hope would be to open a position exactly opposite of what you analyze. Then you might make something. Yeah, maybe. When is announcement of SEC today? I don't know. It's losing a little bit of steam, but this needs to drop, because if it goes a little bit up here, you know, we get stopped out. Try it one time. Yeah, sure. I'll try it one. Next time next time I try to, you know, do a long or short position, you gotta remind me, you gotta say, you gotta do the opposite. 21,792. Analyze trade, then before you go in position, just do the exact opposite. Mm. 7 months of lines, bean chicken. Nice. Lines, 7 months of lines. It's a long time. It was bullish enough. We had a rally. I think it's enough. I think it's enough. Don't you guys think? I think it's enough. I think we need to go down now. I mean, we tried up here. We went down a little bit. We tried, you know, second time. I think we need to go down. I can stop staking 70 sec. That's not good. You can still stake on dexes and stuff like that, right? And going below this support as well, and then we got this falling wedge up here. Are we gonna do again this move up here and then do another move towards the upside? I cannot handle this, you know, zigzag patterns, guys. I cannot handle these zigzag patterns. It's not good for my health. That's right, I'm only staking self-custody, but still it's bad news. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's bad news. Regulations are good. That's the only way you're gonna get mass adoption. And if you want a Bitcoin to go to, you know, 100K, then you're gonna have to have mass adoption. Mass adoption implies regulations, and there is that. Oh no, 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 no! Because right now the resistance is all the way up here at the top, and if it goes above that, it can go all the way up, you know, to the top of this channel up here. It just looks. It gotta be fake out. It gotta be fake out. If this isn't fake out, then, you know, if it goes up to the top, you know, this goes up to the top, we get it stopped out, and then it goes down. Okay, it's a fake out. It was a fake out, guys. 5-second fake out. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. All good. Shorts are safe. You think so? I'm not feeling it just right now. I think we need to analyze a little bit more up here. It came up here and it's right now just pulling back to the moving rate. Like it should have pumped up here, but it didn't. So no, there's that 30 minutes, 15 minutes up here, closing in 5 minutes. China to launch National Blockchain Research Center. You know, when I read this kind of stuff, like, you know, China to launch blockchain research center, do you know what that reminds me of? You know, these, you know, civilization games and, you know, technology trees. You know, when I was young, I used to play a lot of these civilization games, you know, with technologies, you know, build the pyramids, build the aqueducts, you know, build the United Nations, build the blockchain research center. These are danger times. Nothing is safe. Yeah, that's why I was thinking, like, if you don't know how to trade, guys, if you don't know how to trade, if you're not a profitable trader, the only way to make money is the bull markets. Now, these times are very, very sketchy, and the only way to make money, you know, for somebody who doesn't know trade, is in the bull markets, because it's very hard for them to short and understand how the markets work. So I was thinking, you know what, we gotta figure it out. We gotta figure out this trading thing. We gotta start making money on trading. And if we can do that, then, you know, we won't be having problems in the future. Came up to the resistance up here. Did we get out stopped out? No, we didn't get a stopped out. Still didn't get a stopped out. Still looks good. All fine, no problem whatsoever. Go down up here, go below. Was this the last stop? That's the big question. Retest up here on the line. I don't like retests, you know, I don't like these retests, you know, they kind of prolong the inevitable. I mean, I like the bleeding. I like the bleeding. The bleeding doesn't have, you know, pullbacks. And these zigzag patterns, man. When is this thing over here gonna break? When is this thing gonna break? That's what I wanna know. Let's analyze more. Just this part over here. Let's go to 1 minute time frame. Do we have some kind of nice lines up here? Right now we're gonna be very, very precise on 1 minute time frame up here. This broke. This is sitting on the support. I don't see a clear line. Do you see any nice line up here? I don't see a nice line. Like, let's do it like this over here. It is some kind of channel. I mean, it's really hard, but you know, where is the channel going? Don't tell me it's going, I mean, it might have been this one, right? So it's going, you know, it's channeling up to the resistance up here. Let me see the volume up here on this thing up here. There was a big dump volume up here. And there was, you know, these two candles up here had a nice volume. Nice volume up here on these two candles. So it might have been some kind of top up here. This needs to break down still. Ah, we are in profit again, guys. 0.6%. After closing above 22.3, HDF could signal a bear trap. That would be a bull trap. If you go towards upside, this and you know goes down again. This is a bear bull trap. If it goes down and goes up, this is a bear trap. Downs are bear trap. This is a bull trap. That line is all the way down there. I don't know if this channel is legit or not. Look how it's hugging this resistance up here at the top. Is this a good or a bad thing, guys? There's a resistance up here, there's a support over here, but it's kind of hugging it up here. I'm calling the DXY target at 105. Too late, I already called the target. I mean, from wider perspective, doesn't matter what kind of perspective it is. If you have some kind of resistance line and the price goes above that line and pulls back, this up here is called a bull trap, because you are trapping bulls. Bulls are buying in and then you push it down. So bulls, the people that went long, are trapped. This is a bull trap. On the other hand, if you got some kind of support line and price goes below that support line and then goes up again, this is a bear trap, because all of people shorting pile in on the breakout. And then it goes on, and right now they're trapped. This is a bear trap. So you got a bull trap and a bear trap. And bull traps goes towards upside. Bull traps go towards upside, and bear traps go towards downside, right? It's different. Where is Mladen? I don't know. He's got a baby, so you know he probably is taking care of the baby. When you get a small baby, there's so much stuff to do. Oh, this expanding falling wedge broke towards upside up here. It's dropping since few days. No. It's gonna do it, try to do it again. This is such a pain in the ass. Like this up down movement. This is just, we're gonna sit here for hours and then just figure out, you know what? I just give the baby some vodka and it's all. Let's remove a little bit of these lines up here. I don't want to remove the channel, so we're gonna do line by line. Is there actually a tool up here? Eraser tool. There we go. So let's go to 1 minute time frame up here. Let's put the moving averages because I missed my moving averages. Oh, we didn't get above the moving average up here on 1 hour. But we are just kind of hugging this box down below. Up here, maybe it's breaking down. See 5 minute time frame. 5 minute time frame went below 10 moving average, but still above this 200 moving average, 20 moving average. There is 50 moving average. There's so much support needs to be broken for us to be okay. And we are not quite there yet. We are not quite there yet. Bigger time frames. DXY. What you doing, boy? What is DXY doing? DXY pulling back again. 30 minutes closing in 20. It closed back below this 10 moving average. I'm gonna turn off camera for a while. So there we go. Relaxed. We need to be relaxed. S&P 500 went down and exploded towards the upside. Wow, look at the movement on the S&P 500, man. But maybe it's coming to some kind of top up here. Is this a cup and handle pattern? See up here. Yeah, it might be cup and handle pattern in small time frames. So we're gonna see when the pullback comes. It's down here, maybe up here, you know. Any of these lines could be, you know, legit lines. I don't know which one is it, so we're gonna just pull. Say all three lines are legit. If it goes back below, then it's failed. See up here and a pullback towards upside, right? So right now broke that towards upside, right now going for retest. But Bitcoin is not doing anything of that kind of thing. Gold, what's gold doing? Gold's up 0.07% on the day. Not much. Gold has this, you know, retest up here, so I think gold is on the way down. I mean, I don't see it any other way. You know, this line can actually be pulled up here. Ooh, this is nice. I like this line a lot better. I think this is the line, guys. So right now we have these stops up here. Yeah, I think this is the channel. This has to be the channel. I'm gonna go with this over here. I'm gonna say this is the channel. We've been trying to figure out the channel for a while now, right now. And see, this does this, you know, curvature thing again up here. But it might be good, because if it does curvature thing, then it might drop down. And our short position is in profit. 3% in profit. Good. Good golly. I'm gonna put some background music on. We've been streaming for a while. And to tell you the truth, I need something in the background. How are we doing? Have the right lines on gold. It hugged the resistance 4 days now. Nice. Lines are important, guys. Lines are very, very important. Oh man, I never like these moves. Let's stay on the 1 minute time frame or something like that. I think we got a right channel over here right now, so it's all good. So we can just, you know, be on a 5 minute time frame or something like that and watch the 5 minute. Not stress, you know. How can you not stress when 5 minutes is going above the lines? Can you make a playlist of copyright free music and I will play your playlist live? There you go. If somebody wants to do it, you know, you can. Because I can't find copyright free music, but you know, if you guys can find copyright free music and you like, you know, music and like, you know, making lists and stuff like that, you're welcome to make a, you know, playlist and I will play it live. Arctic ESI music is copyright free. Yeah, I don't wanna, you know, look for music, but if you can make a playlist, if somebody wants to, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, on the channel, you know, like music and, you know, do music and stuff like that. They're interested in music. Oh, the dumps keeps on dumping below the channel. How is our short doing? Nice. It's getting back inside this falling wedge. We did the good, guys. We did good, I think. So far, so good. So you don't have to do it right now, but you know, in a couple of days, you know, if somebody, you know, made some kind of music, copyright-free music list playlist, I will play that. Because I played, you know, a bunch of other stuff, but you know, then the copyright hammer comes and, you know, you kind of get wrecked. 56 seconds more. The dump. Oh, 200 moving average on a 1 minute time frame. Maybe that's gonna hold. 50 moving average down here, but it's out of the channel, so there is that. Or maybe it's not out of the channel. No, it's out of the channel. Doesn't matter how you. Maybe this one up here. Oh, it's on the bottom of the channel. Maybe it's the bottom of the channel. Like, I'm giving it all possible options to stay in the channel. I don't know why I'm doing that, but you know. Right now it's gonna bounce because people, you know, panicked here. You're gonna see. But I like when my lines are corresponding very nicely with the moving averages. That's very nice. That's about Harmony 1 and Bone Token. I don't know what to tell you about those. So now everybody got scared. And it's gonna like, boom, to the moon. We are up 6%, guys, 6%. This is why you choose volatile coins without fundamentals. My stop loss triggered, ouch. You were long? You are long in profit, yeah. I think there is a little bit too much hopium on the pullback. But the price doesn't say that there is any kind of pullback in effect. I think also there might be a pullback. I'm not saying it cannot come pullback, but I'm just not seeing the pullback, right? You get a bearish gap here, and the pullback might come, but needs to break some kind of lines, and it's very weak. Gotta tell you, it's very, very weak. You know you're in bear market when TL doesn't do BTT videos. You know you're in the bear market when TLA doesn't do any videos. We're ready for a big dump. Yeah, we're waiting. Donald, if you could make it, you know, go faster, that would be very nice. We would appreciate that. We are waiting for the dump, but you know, it's not coming yet, you know. So, you know, where is the dump, man? Where is the dump? It's just ranging, you know, a little bit up, a little bit down. It's not doing anything. Few more hours. But we can't wait few more hours, man. Do you know how long we wait? We've been streaming right now for 3 hours. How many more hours do you want us to wait? Sitting on the support on the 4 hourly. How is 5 minutes doing? Is 5 minutes dropping below the channel? Where is the channel? Yeah, so right now, I mean, there is no more lines I can actually draw to keep it inside the channel. Maybe there is this is not the channel up here, at least not the rising channel. There are no more lines, so I think we are actually dropping right now, at least on the small time frames. At least on the small time frames. Oh, the dump that keeps on dumping. Nice, very nice. So where is the turn now? Right now we can talk about the targets and stuff like that, right? Up here. 21.6 or something like that. How's the volume on this dump? The volume is good. Went up here, went down to the bottom down here and broke that towards the downside. You can analyze this chart over here a little bit. So we had a support level up here and up here. We had, we create support, double test, they tried to go up, create a double top up here and started ranging. Then we fell down out of that and we created a bottom down here. And then we tried to go up here, we failed that, and right now this is support. And right now we're hitting that support on the dollar. So the big question is, will we break that support? Yeah, so this seemed like, broke, retest, and right now down. But right now we're sitting on the support. Sitting on the support, guys. This is 1 hourly support level. And it's a big move down with a lot of volume, so this might be the bottom. Of course. Yeah, this might be the bottom over here. Maybe. If it holds, of course, if it holds. We are up 10%, and when you're up 10%, you move the stop loss, right? You move stop, because once you're up 10%, do you know how bad it feels being up 10% and then losing that 10%? And losing the trade altogether, and it is the worst feeling, ever. You don't ever want to be in profit and then lose that profit. That is literally the worst feeling you can ever have. Losing the profit after, after being up 10% and then go down and then losing, 0.5%, even though it's 0.5% or 5%, it's the worst thing, guys. It's the worst thing. So 17% up, nice. Bitcoin, dumpy. There we go, something is happening, guys, nice. Increasing the volume up here. Bottoms are made to be broken. That might have been off by an hour or so. Yeah, or so. I guess I go long again soon. Don't try to long. I mean, you do whatever, but the trend is towards downside. So every kind of trader will tell you that any kind of trader will tell you that you should follow the trend, right? This is out. This broke. 4-hourly closing below. 30 minutes on the 4-hourly candle. 30 minutes on 4-hourly candle. This is continuing. And we got a short position, which is quite good. It took a while, but I'm a little bit unsure whether this can actually go all the way up here to stop us out. So I'm gonna keep it open. What you guys think? Keep it open, or is this a pullback? Let's see up here. The 5 seconds is curving like this up here. We're gonna keep on following it. Smart short. Crypto Savvy is back in the chat. Crypto, you are my favorite new guy. Me and you, buddy, we bears. Nah, just kidding. I'm just a short-term bear. Until until the trend changes. So we are trend followers on this channel. We like to following the trend. So this failed. Oftentimes when it comes up here and goes up here, but right now it's breaking down and going towards downside. So we are just short-term shorters. We are just following the trend. There is no panic about it. There is nothing about it. So there is that. But we'll see whether this is the panic up here. And oh, do you know what we forgot to check? RSI, 11 minutes left below 200 moving average. It's still just at 20. I mean, if RSI on the 4-hourly would be something like 15 or something like that, that would be very, very, very nasty. very nasty, but we'll see how much it pulls back right now. People are right now thinking, oh, it's the bottom, long it, long it, long it, but you can see up here even on 5 minutes time frame, it went up here, fell down there, trying to go up here above the resistance. So we'll see, we'll see. It doesn't look that bullish, it doesn't look that bullish. If it was bullish, you wouldn't get this curvature over here. This curvature over here doesn't happen in bullish, you know, recoveries. They do, you know, they do stuff like this over here, but this, it's trying. I mean, definitely can try higher. We're gonna see, you know, I short it was up like, you know, something like still 15%, but you know, we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk entire short for the big gains, Entire short for the big gains. I'm ordering a long red candle. Hi all, good trading day. So far so good, but you know, we need to wait. 4-hourly close is very, very important. Look at the wick towards the upside, guys. Look at the wick towards the upside. So, it is below 200 moving average. You know, it is trying to break something down here. Let's see. Well, it might have just started. Yeah, it looks weak. This is a 5-second time frame, but it looks weak. So this move up here broke. It looks like it's curving towards the downside. Good, we're gonna keep our short open. From 5k to 15k, bro. Nice! Just short Phantom. Been telling you for a week. Get rich from 5k to 15k, bro. And Manju, very good. Guys, if you can make it in the downtrends, if you can make it in the bear market by trading, you can make it in any kind of market, guys. Any kind of market. Because do you know why people that you know, are good at trading in the bear markets are good traders overall? Do you know why that is the case? The reason that is the case is because people who are good at shorting in bear markets, they understand the trend. And if you understand the trend, it really doesn't matter whether it goes up or down. So guys, learn to short in a downtrends. Trying to pick up a little bit here. We're gonna see that. 4-hourly still has something like, you know, 10 minutes left. Yeah, looks weak. So this is not yet the case, I think, of the bottom. It might be doing this move up here and then, you know, go up here. It needs to get above this line up here, 21.6 or something like that. Fetch AI. Phantom was 400, that's why. It's a good one also. Yeah, FET is also, but the problem with things like FET and Phantom, the volatility, man. The volatility is so huge. You know, you get stopped out so fast. So unless you are very, very good at, you know, catching the very tops and shorting the tops, or you have, you know, very high risk tolerance, or you are willing to risk whatever, you know, position is. But I have my long orders waiting at 21.5. Yeah, I mean, that might be the case, but this is still pushing through down, so I don't know. It's not the most bullish move. It might be, you know, some kind of, you know, double bottom down here and then, you know, bounce towards the upside, something like that, but it looks weak. Yeah, we like our short, it's okay. I don't see it just yet. Especially up here. It's this candle up here on 30 minutes is breaking everything. On 1 hour breaking everything. 4-hourly pushing it even higher towards the downside. Where is the RSI at? RSI is getting. We had RSI 4-hourly. You know, we had RSI bullish divergence. Remember, everybody was saying, "Oh, we got a bullish divergence." Well, where is your divergence right now, man? If this pulls down here, where is your divergence right now? There is no divergence. This is what I'm telling you guys. Divergences are laggy indicator. Do not trust divergences while it's happening. It's for something else completely. It's not for looking for long or short position. It could be an indicator to help you understand that whether it's gonna push it a little bit towards upside or downside. But be smart about it, guys. Be smart about it. Oh, look at the tweak down. We look at the tweak down. Trying to get up here again. That stop loss, I won't hurt so much. Nice. 50% in profit. I'm shorting Phantom now. Wow. 50%. But altcoins are not, you know, dropping down that much. Can't tell you that. I'm looking at altcoins and they are not down by that much. They are not down by that much. But if we have a good, where's Luna? Where is Luna? We have a, let's just clean up everything up here on Luna and go to maybe a little bit higher time frame. We have a good entry on Luna, so I'm a little bit unsure whether we should close it or not. So let's put up here on the chart. Our entry is 1625. 1625 all the way up here. There you go. That's our entry. I think it's a good entry. It's a good entry. I mean, it could have been worse. Is this our entry? I'm a little bit unsure about that. This is 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. Let's go to long USDT Bybit. Okay, what's it called? 1000 long perpetual tether. This is Binance Bybit. This is the one, right? This is our contract. So 1025. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, this seems more normal. So it's not all the way up here. Like it's not these stops up here or anything like that. But you know, it's good enough. It's good enough, right? It's good enough. It's good enough for us. Is Bitcoin sitting at top of the previous consolidation area? I don't think it's crashing quickly. It already fell down a lot. Now it's going down too. Bitcoin will follow. Yeah, stock market. Wow, Nasdaq is. It's, you know, it went up there and down there. It tried to retest that. Right now it's pushing down, which looks good for our, you know, continuous short positions up here. Dow Jones up here. ESP 500 up here. I don't remember these levels up here. Cup and handle pattern. Yeah, there was a cup and handle pattern and we're looking up. This failed. This pulled back. And this thing over here is smashing through the upside again. So we are still looking at DXY, some kind of, you know, 105 target up here at the top. So, you know, we can definitely short it all the way up here, the way I see it. So it's trying to hold, you know, 21.6. I don't remember what was 21.6. Let's go daily time frame up here. Did I lose all my lines? Oh, I lose all my lines. I have a lot of lines up here. Doesn't matter, we can make new lines. We can always make new lines. Let's go to 4 hourly. 4 hourly closing in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, closing below 200 moving average. Big week on the upside. I think there is more continuation towards the downside. This, you know, doesn't look that strong. It might pull back up here, but it doesn't look strong enough to pull all the way up there. I might be wrong. But cup and handle always fails. Holding at pre-FTX dump. If even. still got this stop up here, these stops up here. So this is trying to go up here, but we got still these stops up here. Range. Alright, half the time. Funny Donald, funny guy. It's okay, I understand. We're gonna pre-FTX dump. It's pulling back. The bulls are winning. The move is coming. 1 minute left. How is 4 hourly doing? Is 4 hourly gonna close above 200 moving average? I don't think it's gonna do that. Might test these highs up here again. How are we looking at 15 levels? Rafael! There was some kind of, move up here, went into consolidation, broke that out. Down. It is not below the last support level down here yet. I mean, this on the daily time frame, right? This actually broke, retested. Right now it's trying to break, 1511 or something like that. Over here you get strong support right up there. You also this 50 and 200 moving average down here at around 1450 or something like that. On the weekly time frame, that's when the interesting part comes out. Up here, let's see up here. This is broken. This is broken. This is broken. So we got this support level down here, and beside that we only have this. So there is a huge amount of support down here at 1426. All the way down to 20 moving average 1370. So I would say this is the very important level of support area. You got all of these moving averages, you got this bottom down here, and everything else is below you, and everything else above you is already broken. So you got that, and you got these daily support levels, right? We can actually pull this up a little bit up here higher because of these the 50 and 200 moving average on the daily time frame. So the way I see it, still some 5% move down for Ethereum. Maybe, but it gotta break this level right now where it is first. And, Ethereum already below 200 moving average. There we go. We got a 4 hourly close below 200 moving average. We might have a nice pump up here to test this 200 4 hourly moving average. 0.48% up. Hopefully Luna short doesn't get wrecked by that. Oh, this is bad. See this doji down here on the 4 hourly, but it's a bearish engulfing candle down here. So we can go all the way up here to something like 16.2, and our entry is at 16.25. Let's add Luna up here. 1000 long. This one. Let's add the chart up here so I can have it on my list. So let's do this one up here. Doesn't look so. So you can see up here that 1625. It's above 1020 moving average. So if you do pull back up here, that might hit that. 4 hourly, we are way below 4 hourly up here. But I really am not a fan of these these dojis. And we managed to hold above higher high up here, but bearish engulfing candle rejected by the 1020, rejected by the 1020. So if it goes up here, then it can create a lower low and then continue towards downside. Maybe it wasn't a big move, but wow, recovering big fast. Didn't take profits, losing all the profits, getting into the area. Are we gonna get stopped out, guys? Look at that move. What's happening, guys? Why is this thing pumping? Is Bitcoin pumping so fast? What happened to Bitcoin, man? Wow. Recovery. Look at that parabolic move up, man. Look at that parabolic move up. Where did it move parabolically up to? Exactly 200 moving average. Don't you like that? What do we say? What do we say? The first move up here towards the exactly 200 moving average. Just tap it, get everybody that you can get out, and then go down. It can, of course, you know, just bounce up here and go above towards the upside. But it hit that on the dollar, guys. It hit that on the dollar. Do you see that? Like, how nice is this over here? How nice is that? If that's not nice, I don't know what is nice. Stay quick 5-minute break. And if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. We tried, we tried. State of art lines, exactly. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorry, I was sleeping. No worries, Central Plant. Still trying to go up there. Let's see our short. It's recovering fast. But this explosive shoe pattern played out. So right now it needs to go down. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. It created a divergence down here, but divergences don't matter. There is still divergence up here on the 4-hourly time frame, and on daily we are at 46 level. 5-minute time frame picking up. %. Let me just see my other trade. It was 65, 67%. It's okay. See a project on modern generative NFT in the background. Nice. So you project a modern generative candlestick NFT in the background. Nice. Shorted with TLA. 74x. These guys are crazy, man. 74x short. 104%, man. That's huge. Let's go to the small time frames and do, you know, what we usually do. It keeps on up, it keeps on pumping up. Is it gonna fail? Nah, it's kind of climbing slowly up. But I've seen, but it's not pumping. That's the thing. It's not pumping. It's above the resistance, but it's not pumping. Maybe it's gonna pump soon. TLA NFT. Any plans here? Launch some. I do have NFTs, man. I do have NFTs. You wanna see my NFTs? How do you like that? Do you like my NFTs? Sir, shield them. How do you like my NFTs, guys? Would you buy my NFTs? Very artistic, yeah. I'm gonna sell them under artistic. Kind of bird lol. $30 ETH long. Wow, crypto optical. That's huge one. There's more. It broke down. Nice. It broke down. So close. So close to getting liquidated. or stopped out. Like to have something more related to TLI Fans Club, the yellow arrow, etc. Yeah, but I was thinking about the lines and the candlesticks pattern and stuff like that. So maybe. We'll see. This went parabolic over here, pull down, you know, extend, smack, hug, dump pattern. Once it goes below this line over here, give or take, maybe something over here, then it dumps. Extend, smack, hug, dump pattern. Maybe some little bit bigger time frames up here. Yeah, extend, smack, hug, dump. So right now it goes up there, goes back down there, and then goes down. The TLI coffee cup. Would you guys like a TLI coffee cup? There is a shop I can actually put on YouTube and, you know, add some, you know, stuff like TLI coffee cup, TA Fans Club and stuff like that, lines. But where is this line up here? It's scary, man. It's scary. If it wicks up here, it gets us out and goes back down again, like that's gonna be sad day. That's gonna be very sad. I mean, imagine being 20% in profit and then losing that 20% profit because you got wicked out. I mean, if you don't get wicked out, if it just goes above, you know, that's fine. But if you get wicked out and then it falls down like 50%, then you're like, oh man. That's why I never use stop loss. Stop losses are good for you, man. There is a 30 ETH long. I don't own 30 ETH. 30 ETH. I don't know who would pay 30 ETH for my NFTs, but you know, I think they would pay, you know, $100 or something like that. And I can always make more NFTs, right? So there's that, right? So if the market thinks my NFTs are you know, worth more than, you know, $100 or something like that, then you know, the market is gonna increase my price. What is the account saying? Account is saying we good so far, $2,000, but that's because we are in profit. Actually, it's 1,008. So if you lose this trade, it's gonna be 1,008 or 1,007 or something like that. Bullish engulfing, but below this 10 moving average. If the LA gets abducted by aliens, the NFTs are going to run. Yeah, that's the big thing, guys. If you want to invest in something, just make sure that whoever made whatever you are investing in is gonna die very, very soon. Maybe he's 90 years of age, you know, because dead artists sell a lot better than, you know, living artists. So I'm a little bit unsure whether I should, you know, put my NFTs out or not, because, you know, that could definitely affect the security of my health. I'll probably need to get some kind of bodyguards. Ooh, 50 moving average on the 30-second chart. I don't know why we are watching 30-second chart, but there we go. We are breaking down. Maybe. This is very, very common pattern. Up here, there was euphoria. Up here, pumping. Nope, not pumping. Yes, we're pumping. We're gonna pump. Nope, we're not gonna pump. Oh, we're gonna pump. Nope, we're gonna pump. And nope, we are not pumping. It's a very common pattern. Happens all the way, all around the place. There we go. We closed the bubble, but we're trying to push it down. But other stuff is not down that much. 1 hourly, 4 hourly. Ape. Ada. ETV. Matic is up 4%. Everything is going down. Matic is like, nope, I don't care. I don't care. Matic is so bullish, guys. Matic is so bullish. It's insane. Bull market support band at 20.5. Close below that. Let's see what this can actually do. That was the smallest drop in the history of drops, guys. That was literally the smallest drop. But once this candle turns red, I think it might actually propel more selling. Means that it is a good to short. There is no such thing as a single old contract. Low rolls right and overall bearish trend. Can't go up forever. Easier to buy Cardano Solana. But Matic needs correction. Yeah, it might be in need for a correction, but I'm a little bit unsure about that because I don't know. There is two things we don't short over here on this channel. Number one is Matic. It's stupidly bullish. I just explained in Bitcoin Daily in the start of this stream. When Bitcoin goes down, Matic goes down a little bit. But when Bitcoin corrects a little bit, Matic goes down a lot. So it's a bad short. And the second thing we don't short on this channel is Dogecoin. And why don't we short Dogecoin? Well, imagine if Elon Musk today posts a little bit of tweet about Dogecoin. Dogecoin does 50% in spare of 5 minutes. Doesn't matter whether you have a 10x or 2x leverage, you're gonna get liquidated. No, but bulls doesn't seem to be that strong up here. It needs to do this move up here. Many have been wrecked by Elon tweets. Yeah, Elon tweets wreck a lot of people. Our short is doing okay so far. I mean, we are not, in 100% or anything like that, but we are not stopped out just yet, so it's good. And let's see here, daily time frame up here. Our stop loss should actually be all the way, up here at, this is the best entry for a long up here. Right now, stop loss should be at, 1830 or something like that, because it can, bounce. 1865 on the 4-hourly. 1848. Anybody who's got a stop loss or some kind of entry up here at 18 something, they're doing well. They're doing well. So are we gonna get double bottom down here on Bitcoin? That's the big question up here. This is not Bitcoin. Or are we gonna get a double bottom all the way down here? 21.5. Who said 21.5? Oh my god, this hit 21.5 on the dollar. Look at that. Who said 21.5? You're trading Luna. Yeah, we're trading Luna. We are shorting Luna. There is no rumor. Luna is a dead dog. Yeah, so you understand why we are shorting it, right? We are not longing in Luna, we are shorting it. Ooh, see? Bitcoin drops, this thing drops more. $30 minutes closing very soon. Below the support down here. I haven't even checked where this, support levels on this thing are. Oh, it's on the support level, major support level. But if it breaks down, 11% down. That might be nice. If it breaks down, of course. Got some kind of double bottom down here. EMX is bullish too, like Matic. Long time since I checked EMX. Nah, nothing even close to Matic, man. Oh, this is small time frames. Let me see. No, it just exploded up here. There is nothing. But if you look at the chart of Matic is a beast. This thing on the daily time frame right now is actually still up 8%. Wow. Yeah, maybe. Matic's up 3%, but Matic's a beast. Matic doesn't care about the dumps. It's okay, but thing is, it was good at 3 cents. Now it's too overpriced. Yeah, I don't know if I can get rich by by investing in Matic, so there's that. Do you know what we need to do? We need to put our lines back up. This one broke, so it's not this one. I made 90% of my portfolio from IDO 100x gains and swap to Bitcoin. Zero leverage trading. Are you getting this perfect double bottom down here? Let's see the volume on this thing over here. Big volume up here. Second chance to take 20% profits. Oh, 14%. Down here was 20%. But it broke through a lot of stuff, so I'm a little bit unsure about that. Are we being greedy, guys? Are we being greedy? Interesting. Hi Didi, what's up? Less gains means less risk. Big downs we used to have at the end of the bull market. Take your money and turn long. Nah, not quite yet. There's a line up here, right? The line is not broken. Nothing is broken. Materials live already. Is this trade marathon? Yeah, it's something like that. We started with a Bitcoin daily. That's why you see the thumbnail and the title. And then I was like, at the end of the daily, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not a good time to trade, you know, and I have a little bit of time, so we'll show for a few days. APT. They want to pump APT. What's up APT doing? Yeah, APT has some kind of support down here. Well, it's technically just trying to break back inside. I still think we need to get into this zone up here. I mean, there is no support up here. I don't know what kind of support are we looking at. Maybe it's the trend line. It has to be a trend line, right? Yeah, it's trend line. It's below 24-hour moving average. Is the trend line 4-hourly still there? I don't care if it's trend line. I need. There was volume on the dump, but there is no volume on the move down here. Now stuff is getting broken. There was no line here until you randomly put one. Yeah, randomly. That's how we do it, man. We randomly put up lines. Where does this line come from? I forgot. We just do it like this. I think it wants to break this thing over here. I've seen it before. What happens up here? What happens up here is you follow this, you know, trend line up here. You break it. Huge amount of volume. Capitulation, and then you have a bounce. There is no bounce before that. I'm trading Solana, long or short. SPX bleeding. Yeah, it's bleeding a little bit, not that much. I tried to go up here, pull back down, went up, pulling back down again. And the DXY is right now pumping more. A small pullback up here right now, continue pumping. And Bitcoin up here. I think it wants to break the trend line. I think the trend line is important. I think it's more important than the support, because if it goes down here, right, on the trend line, and breaks the trend line, then we can have this big move down here, 2 to 4% move down here into the you know, area, support area, and then when the huge, you know, up here technically we did get already some kind of volume. But we're gonna get even bigger volume, and then we get you know, then we get the dead cat bounce or whatever the bounce. Short on Solana, big it up on Friday or what? We don't know. If Bitcoin is down 0.8%, what is, you know, getting me a little bit anxious is that, you know, altcoins are not down that much. Altcoins are still in green. You could see up here, I don't know if you can see it up here, but you know, let's pull it up here. Can you see it up here? You can see the numbers at least. Can we change this? You can see all these green numbers. They're actually green. A lot of altcoins are still in green. Bitcoin is down almost 1%, but a lot of altcoins are still in green. So, you know, when Bitcoin dropping, altcoins should be dropping. So, getting a little bit anxious That's all. Is this extend smack hug dump pattern? This looks like, you know, double top, pull up here. Let's analyze small time frames. So if it wants to pump, it needs to pump now. $30 minutes close with a divergence, I think. No, no divergence on 30 minutes time frame. Momentum is going towards the downside. The volume is building up. This 5 minutes is still, you know, technically diverging, but it's nothing. People buying alts on the dip, it could be that. How big was this actually drop up here compared to the previous drops? I mean, the volume on this dip over here was the same kind of volume we had on this dip over here. It's the same kind of volume. So it is big volume though, right? We've seen this before. We've seen this before. Say that this one down here. Let's use this one. We've seen this before. Goes up here, down, goes towards upside and falls down. We've seen this before. I think we've seen this before. Didn't we see this before? It was in this stream. This stream we saw the same kind of move up here. A little bit higher up though. Where was it? We've seen this before. Where was it? I remember. It's a 5-second chart. It could be anywhere. We've seen this before, especially when you see it's on this big move and it starts curving up here. It does this, this wick up here, it goes towards the upside. It's oftentimes some kind of rising wedge, and that usually breaks down, but it's right now it's coming to the support level. Might go all the way up here or even break that towards the upside. $200 EMA. So I lost that one. 5-second time frames. 39 seconds left. 1 minute. 35 seconds left. Twice hit this level up here. There is no point looking at these low time frames. Of course there is point, man. Of course there is points. Like if you look at here on these time frames up here, and you want to assume you want to buy some kind of top up here, you want to buy the top, but you don't know whether it's gonna stop there or continue there. You go to the 5-minute time frames, and you look at a wedge, and as soon as the wedge starts breaking down, you can start buying over here, right? That's some kind of top up here, right? It's up here, exactly up here where it broke up. So even though it's a little bit higher time frame up here, you can see that you're getting these stops up here. And the same thing goes for a 4 hourly. Imagine you want to buy on the 200 moving average, on the 100 moving average up here, but when it comes there, you don't know if it looks weak or not. So you zoom in to see what's actually happening, right? Because you cannot see what's happening on the small time frames. So, and 5-second time frames does increase the entertainment on the channel. So. You just raise leverage, chasing bigger moves, plus 30 plus, plus minus 30 plus. That's a way to do it, man. That's a way to do it. But these 30% moves can come over several days though. So if you get a nice entry in a hodl, it might play out. Came down to these support levels, give or take. Did it break resistance? Try to break. It's not 100% strong though. No stop loss, just close my eyes. We need stop losses, man. We need stop losses, man. It makes your life easier. Like right now, there is no pain. There is no anxiety. There is no nothing. Even if you get stop loss, I mean, there's still a count, you know, for trade tomorrow. So there is. Okay. I think I have to go soon, but I want to keep. Oh, this is good. Oh, 5 minutes. Oh, it pulled back up. Wow, that was a quick pull, man. That was a big move. Double bottom up here. I was just, oh, good. We got a bearish engulfing candle. Nope. Right back up again. Where my lines go? Oh, there is it. Let's do it like this over here, so I don't have to. I'm gonna get bearish engulfing candle below the support. 2 minutes left. See, the verse is so much better if you switch to line chart. Yeah, but when your eyes are trained, you don't have to, switch to line charts and stuff like that, right? If you go on up here 4 hourly time frame, see up here there was no divergence, but right now there is technically a divergence up here. But there used to be now, but it's a lag indicator, guys, a lag indicator. Bullish divergence does not mean that price is gonna pump. You gotta understand that. You gotta get it into your head. Bullish divergence does not mean the price is going to pump. Remember that. What the divergences do, they are correcting the price, but it does not mean that you're gonna pump. Bullish divergence doesn't mean you're gonna pump. It means the price is correcting, it's consolidating. bullish divergence, bearish divergence, price is consolidating. That's the only thing it tells us. It tells us something about whether consolidation is in effect, started or not, whether consolidation is done or not, and so forth, so forth. Divergences, again, consolidations happens in consolidation. You will always get you will always get a bullish or bearish divergence after an impulsive move, because that's how it plays out. Guys, before we end, guys. Guys, thank you for stopping by.
I like cryptocurrency.
I'm gonna go and eat and do my stuff, so we're gonna end the stream over here. So maybe there will be a stream later tonight, I don't know. But I'm gonna keep my shows open and, follow the charts, offline. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'll see you around.
I think the people who are professional traders that go into trading cryptocurrencies, it's just disgusting. It's like somebody else is trading turds and you decide I can't be left out.
Shut the noise up.
Give me music. The late doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller. The late doctor, he's growing on ya. His lines are insane, he's your crack and dopamine dealer. The late doctor, the crypto doctor. He's got what you need, he's your vitamins and painkiller.
The signal is the truth. The noise is what distracts us from the truth.
The late doctor, he's growing on ya.